Hello everyone, welcome in. Oh my gosh, this month has been a year, huh? it's been a time. But welcome in everyone. How are you guys doing? Let me welcome in everyone. Welcome in Bear. Congratulations on getting first. Got it while driving. I'd prefer if you got it first without driving. But anyway, welcome in. Hopefully continue to drive safe. Yeah, so welcome in Obnoxious. Yeah, be safe, Bear. I agree. Welcome in Summer. How are you doing? Welcome in Silky. Welcome in Bear. Welcome in Knight. Welcome in everyone. I'll be back when I get home. Have fun at Raz. Thankfully, you're not watching the stream while you're driving. Let's go, Poggers. And I agree with Knight. Be safe. April sure was a thing. It happened, but hey, $10 mobile game from 2004. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, it's just... like, I legitimately, like, after I spent like an entire stream like talking about Cinder, I thought like, oh yeah, you know, that'll be it. Like, that's kind of the last thing that'll happen this month. Boy, did the Ike Evelyn thing, I did not see that coming. And then like also Respawn being like, oh yeah, we were doing like Titanfall 3 and it was going to be an extraction shooter. What a painful process. Also, hi Sue, welcome in. How are you doing? Hello. Boy, oh boy. I legitimately have been sitting here and just like thinking about like, it's only been like 3 or 4 days since like everything popped off. And I'm like, it's finally the last day of April. It's a Wednesday. It's a calm Wednesday. I'm not gonna lie to you, I kind of feel like I forgot how to stream. No, I hated that. Hated what? What? Did I make you realize something? That's not good. What happened with Ike? At last I heard he went MIA. I don't know if I really want to be the one that... That thunder in the background is very ominous. Do you want me to tell you what happened with Ike, or would you like to find out by yourself? I hated that the time. Oh, the Titanfall 3. Yeah, it's like there's so many things going on. It's like, I don't know, but I mean, I knew that they probably would have done something with Titanfall, but the fact that they decided to make it an extraction shooter? Like, what? The people who play extraction shooters never play Titanfall. If you're playing Tarkov, you're not playing Battlefield or COD or Titanfall. You're just not. You're playing Arma or something like that. I don't know what the hell they were thinking, but like them cutting it, like, that makes sense. Like, legitimately, like, I'd rather Titanfall 3 never happen than for it to be an extraction shooter? What? Like, how does combat even work? You know? Like, I don't know. It just blew my mind. I'm not gonna lie to you. But, you know, it is what it is. I mean, it is... I see what happened to Ike. Yeah, I did not want to... Because, yeah, Ike's situation, it sucks. We're playing Titanfall 3 for the story. Yeah, it's like... You know, like, I think that there's a lot of people that play Titanfall 2 just for the gameplay, and honestly, I was one of them. The story was good. I liked the story, but it was really just fun playing on multiplayer because it was just one of those games that was just... It was fun to play even if you were bad at it. I don't know how to explain it. And I was definitely bad at it. But, yeah, it's just like seeing Titanfall 3 fall through, Matara Khan severing herself from V Shoujo to go indie. Hi, Rose. Welcome in. Ike Evelyn. Just... It has been a very wicked month, you know? Both multiplayer and single player was so peak. Yeah, that's, you know, Titanfall was a good example of how to do a single player and multiplayer game right. Nothing crazy, nothing complex, just a good ass game. And that's all you want. How are you doing? I'm doing great. You know, I'm here. I'm going to be here for a very long time. You don't have to worry about any of that stuff if you're in the VTuber community and you're like, you know, freaking out. But boy, I mean, it's just, there's a lot going on. I mean, I haven't even really been keeping too much like up on like tabs or whatever, but like I opened up Twitter today just for like 20 minutes and like I saw the Titanfall 3 announcement. I saw the thing about Ike Evelyn. I saw, you know, tomorrow's apparently Guru's graduation, which by the way, I may need to push stream for that because I know everyone will want to watch it, myself included. So if Guru decides to stream at the same time as me, I'll just push it. We'll see. I don't know, but either I think I put tomorrow as like Oblivion, so it's like we'll see. But again, I know that like you know, I'm not trying to say that I'm not trying to force you to choose between my stream and Guru, which obviously we know what the choice is there, but also it's like, I don't know, if you can wiggle, you should. Wait, what? To what? Which Titan is your favorite and least favorite? Oh man, You have to remember, like, keep in mind, the last time I played Titanfall 2 was like at least 4 to 5 years ago. I really liked the one that had the, like, it had like a, kind of like a rifle, and it was fast. I don't remember that. Titanfall 3, I'm choosing you. Hell yeah, let's go. I appreciate that. I mean, either way though, like, I think that even if like no one knew who Gura, well, no, that's a lie. Like, Gura is definitely like the pillar of the community. So watching her go is like, I don't know. I feel like it's you know how sometimes there's like canon events you can't skip? Like, you know, you got to go and do your exam tomorrow. Like, you got to go to sleep. Like, you just got to do it. Legionary? Maybe, I don't know. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't remember. I'll be honest. Yeah. I like her, but I prefer you. Let's go. I mean, I think everyone, even if you don't watch her streams, like, you know who Gura is and you know why Gura is important. You know, it's one of those things. It's like, even if she's never done anything for or by or of you, like, you can still appreciate what Gura is and what Gura's done, you know? Hi, Howard. Hey, Russ, how's it going? Doing good. We're just yapping and hanging out before we get into Project Zomboid. And, oh boy. This month has been a year, huh? She's the most popular tuber in English. Yeah, she's like the #1. I think if I'm not mistaken, she's either, I know for sure in the English-speaking community, the #1 most subscribed and most watched VTuber. But I think that's also, like, she's not the #1 in Japan, but she's, like, up there, you know? And, like, that by itself, like, it's one thing to be, like, the best in one particular demographic of, like, language, right? But it's, like, also another to be, I mean, she's a good luck charm for the Dodgers. She's insanely popular in Japan. Incredible. Like, it's just, it's kind of, like, it's hard to boil down what Gura is unless, like, I mean, it's just hard, you know? My favorite Titan is the one that you start with at the campaign. I just like the assault rifle. I think that was mine too. I just really enjoyed the maneuverability. I really liked the fact that I could get into a big ass Titan and just walk around and not have any problems, you know, and just go and haul ass, you know? Although we're going to be stressing out here a little bit. Well, more so I'm going to be stressing out because we're doing build 42. I've never played it before. It's kind of like, honestly, this kind of gives me Titanfall vibes. I missed the original thing. Hi, Abby. Welcome in. I remember when Build 42 for PZ came out, and I was like, I tried it for a little bit, and it just was, it just, I'm a tone menace. Was that the one with like the electricity or the sonic weapon? I don't remember. It was one of those two, right? I don't know. Welcome in, Abby. She's a shark. We like sharks. We like you. I mean, simple as roast. Simple as, you know. A zombie apocalypse would be really easy to survive. I mean, yeah, because I mean, the thing that sucks about the zombie apocalypse is the fact that, one, it would be devastating to humanity, right? But also the fact is that even if the worst type of zombies exist, they eventually would just, after a few weeks, like not even a month, they literally would, even if they were still capable of moving, they would die out and fall to the floor because, you know, human flesh and so on and so forth can only last so long. And we all know how that goes if you know anything about that stuff. So, yeah, it's just like, yeah, all you would really need to do is have anywhere from a month to a few months of food and fuel and water and, you know, all the other things. And you'd be pretty safe, to be honest. The only thing you'd have to worry about is other survivors trying to steal your stuff, you know? Tone is the one with the guided missiles. Ooh, clever. Clever. If it was DayZ, we're screwed, or the fungal infection from Last of Us. I mean, true. I mean, but then again, like, the thing that is, it's a good thing, but it's also a bad thing, because the way viruses work is that the more transmissible it is, the less deadly it is. So, like, if a zombie apocalypse happened, like, it's not possible. Or if it did, it would be in a very small amount of people, because it's just realistically not possible. I fell in love with PZ for how realistic it is. I mean, it definitely does a good job of putting you in the position of, even though it isn't like a realistic simulator, it does a good job of forcing you to make decisions that you probably would have to make in the time, right? Like, well, you know, how do you survive this? How do you survive that? How do you do this? How do you do this? You know, and that's really important. Yeah, within a couple weeks, everything would just be back to normal because the zombies are going to get through a tank. Yeah, I mean, the other thing too is that even if we didn't have time to prepare for it and it came on kind of like the Kentucky situation, realistically, like, you would just have to tank it out for like a month. Which Rockies who become zombies and be powered up? I mean, probably not. I mean, if we're looking at it from a biological standpoint, I mean, whenever you're amped up on any sort of like stuff, but the thing that happens is because a zombie is dead, right? You have a dead body that's taken over by a virus or something like that. Or maybe it could be like one of those like hybrids where like they're alive, but not really, kind of like the fungal things or whatever in Last of Us, I think it was. But either way, like, it's not going to really help very much. And even if it's like, oh, well, technically they're powered up for a few hours, like they have to literally redose in order to get the same effects, assuming they maintain it when they're infected. So it's one of those things. Yeah, guys, exactly. Within yeah, well, hold on, wait, I already read that, right? The US actually has a plan for a zombie apocalypse, even though it's kind of a joke. Yeah, no, it's what is it? It's a plan that's like, what do they call it? Like, it has an official name and everything. And basically, like, I think the gist of it is the reason why it's not taken so seriously is because of the fact that, like, it literally is biologically, like, extremely impossible. A methed out clicker zombie? I mean, like, a zombie that is on some sort of like amphetamine or drugs, just to begin with, makes them unpredictable and dangerous, on top of like a clicker zombie, which I've never played Last of Us, so I don't know very much about it. But when people say clicker zombies, they get freaked out. So I'm like, oh, I get it, you know? But yeah, no, like the US military has a bunch of plans for stuff. Like they have plans for like alien invasions and stuff. And it's like, it's not well thought out, but like they have something, right? But it's also like they have a plan, but can they actually do it? That's the biggie. That's the big one. Speaking of things that are changing and things that won't matter with preparation, is we have some quick notes according to the developers for Build 42. Range weapons now have an experimental new method to calculate their hits, so it's no longer based on skill, I guess. It's all RNG, all right. It's defaulted to be on, which we'll leave on, right? You know, why not? We're getting the full Build 42 experience. I will say I remember seeing muscle strain being a thing, and I hope they nerfed it. I hope they made it a lot easier, because it was kind of bullshit. It was like if you whacked like 4 zombies with a crow harm, or you killed 4 zombies, you couldn't like attack. It was so silly. It did not make sense. If it was apocalypse, it would have to be most likely fungal, because any bacteria. Yeah, but that's also one of the reasons why it's so impossible, because, you know, even though technically speaking, like a fungus is like the most, because it's the most similar to our DNA and stuff, like it's the most likely and the most compatible. Like even the fungal and like the fungal stuff that actually is like it zombifies like animals and stuff, it won't work with us. It's like legitimately impossible. Let's see. So I promised that we would do something really stupid. And I was like, you know, instead of just testing it out, I figured we could just do something very silly, which is, well, first and foremost, let me turn on the music. We need to get the music going. There we go. That's the price of admission there. But there's a few challenges that we have here going, and oh, they have animated things for them now. Look at that. That's pretty cool. A really CDDA. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, set the move exactly. Muscle strain felt a bit dumb, realistic in a sense, but I don't think an average person would gain muscle strain. Also, higher legacy. Yeah, like, I think the muscle strain thing was very overtuned. I think that they were trying a little bit too hard to make it too realistic. And the fact is that even if you are muscle strained, adrenaline is a thing, right? Like, if you're actually in a life or death situation, even if you are, like, literally strained out, like, you can do some incredible things because of adrenaline and other things surrounding it. I hate biology sometimes. Yeah. I mean, we're gonna be awful because of the fact that we're gonna be doing a CDDA. Now, I need to make a clarification here. I am not like amazing at the game. I'm not like some pro or whatever. Although I will say, the only thing that I can say that makes me think like, oh, I'm not bad is I think I have like 400 hours in the game. Yeah, 423. So I don't know if that qualifies me to be anything except just a casual, but you know, I'll take it. I'm decent. Yeah, I think that's where I am too. It's like, I'm not amazing, but I'm not bad either, you know? But I think muscle strain, if it is a thing how it is, it really just kind of incentivizes doing everything except the Zomboid formula, which is get strong, kill 100 zombies, have fun, right? What are you a pro at? Not dodging? Honestly, nothing. I mean, I don't like to think that I'm necessarily good at, like, I feel like I'm good at certain things. But generally speaking, like, I don't think that I'm a professional or an expert at any particular thing. I'll be honest. Like, and it's not like an imposter syndrome or any of that silly stuff. It's more so just like, you know, how do you know if you're an expert or a pro at something? You know, like what are the conditions? And I've never like written that down because I'm like, well, I've never been a pro at anything. So I mean, because like the thing is like if you have hours played, that doesn't mean that you're good at the game. It just means that you've played it a lot. Skill is not something that is built by hours. It's something that's determined by ability. That's the deal in my heart. Ah, there we go. Same here, bud. I've got only like 3 hours in the game I've liked it, but I'm too lazy to play it. That, yeah, it's just how it goes, you know? It is what it is. A suit of knight armor would be really good. Yeah, it's just more so the case of like, if you get swarmed, you're gonna get crushed, you know? I'm a pro at Metroid Zero missions. That's not, I mean, like, arguably you could say that like, maybe if hours is something that you consider to be a pro, like I would be a pro at streaming because I have I don't know how many hours, but I know I have at least a few hundred minimum. I know that during the Raztathon, we were at like 800 hours streamed. So I'm at least somewhat close to like being halfway decent. Because like, wasn't it like if you're a master, if you do one thing 10,000 times or do something for 10,000 hours, I don't know, something like that. So I'm like 1/10 of the way there. A pro at Metro. Wait, I already read that. Most likely, but the big hammer can fix it. True. So for those who don't know, a CDDA is an extremely difficult challenge mode that places you inside of a house where the idea is that you have just gotten out of the shower and you fell badly. You're extremely blindly drunk and you have a cold. And on top of that, the house you spawn in is on fire. And there's a zombie apocalypse. Today is not your day. So, yeah. Love sequence breaking. Yeah. I mean, I think breaking games is a fun thing. Like, whenever, like, I think one of my favorite things to do is whenever there's a game that I'm playing for a long time, I really enjoy learning how the game is and then reverse engineering it. It takes me a lot of time to do it, though, but whenever I do it, it's very satisfying. It's just like to casually speedrun and try to find forms to skip. Yeah, it's like, it's just fun. It's enjoyable. Oh, crap. Oh, they added a lot. Also, by the way, the reason why it looks so small is because of the fact that I'm using a 1440p monitor, and Project Zomboid has notoriously almost always been extremely annoying with like UI, and you can't scale it. So unfortunately, I literally can't fix this. Classic day in Florida. Oh man, I mean, let's see. So I think what we'll do is, because of the case that this is a challenge run, I'm not really looking at this from like, you know, a long-term perspective. I just kind of want to have fun and choose something that's decent. I think that probably the most reasonable one is going to be thin-skinned, which means that we have a higher chance of getting bitten or scratched, which is, no big deal. Weak, nah. Slow learner, nah. Out of shape, nah. Disorganized, nah. Fear of Blood, this one's pretty easy. Not bad. By the way, have you heard of Indie Crossover? No, I haven't. What is that? Fear of Blood lets me to do first aid on myself, but I can't do it on others, and I get stressed when I'm bloody. Big deal. That's fine. Who cares? Let's see. Reluctant Fighter, decreased combat. Ew. Hard of hearing, smaller perception range. Yeah, that's what I normally get. Ooh, claustrophobic. Gets panicked when inside of places, get panicked outdoors. Probably a bad idea to do that. Weak stomach is a classic one. If you just eat cooked food, you're fine. They mean the Indie Cross animated series? Oh, I don't even know what that is. I don't either. Like I said, I don't know. Slow healer. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I normally take slow healer, but because this is CDDA, it's probably a really bad idea to do that. Especially considering the fact that like we're going to be injured right out the gate. And the last thing we want to do is have more problems. I'm going to take slow reader too, just because I think it'll be interesting. Watch it as a handmade project of many series like Shovel Knight, One Shot, Ultra Kill, Dead Cells, Five Nights at Freddy's, Undertale, several more. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I think it's interesting that there's a lot of people who do like, not even like necessarily fan stuff, but like they take a lot of serious time and effort to like do these types of shows and stuff. And they're incredible. Yeah, fan made. That's what I thought. I was like, that's incredible. You know, like imagine making a game, right? Like a game that you've poured your heart and soul into, and someone else loves it so much they start making like RP content with it. Like I remember when Project Zomboid first came out, like a lot of people, like I remember Bed Banana and I think Kraken and a few others like really did like get into the roleplay aspect of the game, and I think that really helped out a lot. I think that's about the only skills I really want, I think. So that gives us 34 points to spend. So I'm automatically going to go with strong. Wait, can I not? Huh. What is the reason why I can't get... Where's fitness? Oh god, they added more. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, that's right. There's blacksmithing now. That's interesting. Keen cook, vehicle knowledge, mason. Oh god, light eater, inventive. Lower skill level requirements to research recipes from items or auto learners. Weird. It's got voice acting. Isn't it cool that like fan made stuff can be so like unimaginably like high investments? Like there's people who's made like one of my favorite fan animations of all time was like Myth's Bad Ending, where it was just one dude who just was like, I'm gonna do this. And there's no voice acting or whatever, but there's good music and it's just so good. Inventive sounds good. It seems like skill level requirements to research recipes from items or auto learn recipes. I don't know what this does, but we might as well take. I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, you know, this is just us testing out. Like, even though we are doing CDDA, it's just a way to kind of get us in here and really go crazy. I'll be waiting another 10 years for next Madness Combat episode. Hey, it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Fast learner? Yeah, why not? I don't know. We have 16 more points. That's not bad. Fast healer? I think we're going to take that. Even though it is 6 points, like, we are playing CDDA. You know, the faster we get back to our normal baseline, the better. Legitimately. Now, the thing that sucks is I don't know why it's not allowing me to have fitness. Is it because of the fact that I had a weak stomach? No, it's not that one. Maybe it's smoker? It is. Oh, wow. If you take smoker, you can't be athletic. Oh, that's clever. Because it used to be the case that you could get strong and you could get athletic, which gives you basically 9 athletic or 9 strength and 9 fitness, which is really good. But now they've balanced it to where you can't get that now. That's actually kind of crazy. Wow. Wow. Okay. I'll balance that out with short-sighted. Why not? Funny enough, I enjoyed this guy's animation, just simply titled Ninja Action. Had to wait about 10 years to continue the Katzenfleisch series. Hopefully I didn't butcher the name that badly. Man, I you know, what I want to see, and actually, no, I saw a video of this the other day of where, like, there was a group of people who did, like, a milsim operation in Project Zomboid where they had, like, 20 people RP that they were, like, an army group that, like, was surviving. And they used, like, real military simulation tactics to, like, do it. And it was really satisfying to watch them do it. Although every single time that they, like, got to an intersection, they would bunch up. So I was like, if someone's from the military, they would be like, oh, yeah, they'd for sure just, like, be like, get away, you know, distance. Let's see. Build 42 YOLO, shall we? I think this is fine. I think this is okay. I mean, so for those who are listening and can't see, which, by the way, I can barely see it myself. We're going thin-skinned, fear of blood, hard of hearing, wet stomach, cowardly, short-sighted, and a slow reader for our cons. And our benefits are that we are inventive, a fast healer, a fast learner, athletic, and strong. Oh, this is new. They changed it. It used to just be a little thing up in the top left corner. Now you get a whole thing. Ooh, I like this. My gut's telling me we should make Mr. Edwin. That's what my gut is telling me. Although I don't, if Mr. Edwin dies, I don't know how it'll break Mr. Edwin's heart, you know? So I think we just have to kind of go with what the game gives us and just kind of guess. Why does this guy remind me of Steve Urkel? Byron Monson. Oh, it may be. Damn time to make an abomination. I don't think I can. I don't know. Hey. That's right. Build 42, they added voices. Interesting. I believe he had to restart multiple times and restart again because of art style. That's actually nutty. Imagine getting so much better at stuff, you have to redraw it because it doesn't match. That's kind of crazy to me. How does Bob sound? Hey. Interesting. Hey. What about James? Hank? Hey. We're going to go with Bob. Why not? Why not just click a random until I get something that isn't human? I mean, that does work 99% of the time, honestly. You know what? We're going to go with Byron Monson. I think this is kind of, you know what? We'll go with this. I think this is more than enough for us. I'm not going to lie. I think this is more than enough. I think this will be okay. We're going to save this just in case. Byron Monson, there you go. I don't think we're going to make it very far, but you know what? It's not about succeeding. It's about getting a little bit better every time, you know? Now, I haven't played CDDA in a very long time, so if I manage to get out of the house, that'll be a pretty big victory for me, honestly. This is how you died. I give you 3 days. That's actually impressive. 3 days is not bad. That's actually a lot of time. That's like 3 hours. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe it'll be a single life stream. I don't think so, but we'll see how it goes. It looks like everything has been more or less the same, it looks like. I wonder if you can die of old age in this game. No, so there's actually been like testing that's been done on that. It doesn't have, there's not a mechanic for it. Because like, if they did, then like they'd have to add in a bunch of stuff, and it just doesn't make sense in the long run. Okay, once we get in, I'm going to pause just so I can find a good position for me to sit in. My game crashed. That is actually incredible. Hold on, my game crashed. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys saw it, but the world spawned in, the fire started, and then it immediately crashed. That's why I saved it, just in case. I can see an easy way to implement it, though. Yeah, well, I mean, they would also have to add in, like, as you get older to give you more buffs, like, you know, like, -1 strength over time. Yeah, I don't... Womp womp, I know, right? It's, like, weird. But also keep in mind, this is the unstable version of the game, so no mods used just for the... Oh, hold on. It crashed so hard, it's not even picking up anymore. That's actually impressive. Now I have to find it again. There we go. So, let's see how this goes. Maybe it's just the case that I messed up and I accidentally made the mistake of clicking too fast, maybe? I don't know. So we're back to where we are, at least. I was smart and I made sure to save it, so that's good. Do an achievement if you survive 10 years. Now, that would be interesting because, like, I will admit that as someone who's survived, like, at least a year in Project Zomboid, like, once you kind of get into building and farming and stuff, like, it's kind of just boring. Like, if you're just trying to survive, it's very easy. You just kind of skip through the day, make sure you don't stay inside for too long, and then you can do some minor stuff and level some stuff, and yeah, you can get to 10 years pretty easily, especially if you have a farm set up, you know? All right, now, I'm going to wait till beginning game, and if it crashes really hard... Okay, good. Let's pause here. So we actually got into the game this time. So welcome to Build 42 testing. Here are some quick tips on what has changed. Farm animals need a livestock zone. Oh, that's right. There's farm animals now. And we'll never leave it as long as they are safe, even if it is unfenced. The firearms aiming system has been upgraded. You are giving a pistol to experiment with. So I have a pistol? I don't think so. Building and crafting are now done by pressing the new icons at the top left. Interesting. Hold E to pick up and drag bodies, and the same to drop them. The gamepad and Steam Deck functionality has not yet been upgraded. Okay, so immediately I can tell you something very new about the game, and that is the fact that the new Moodles, I remember everyone was very upset about them because they did kind of suck, I'll be honest. But it looks like we have a new fast forward bar at the top right. I like that. We have what looks like to be a map of some sort. Livestock zones. Farm animals need a livestock zone to know where to stay. That's not really too big a thing right now. What is this plus sign? Oh, that's the foraging. Okay. What is this? That's the move stuff. Building. Look at that. We've got a whole new menu now. Little bit hard to read, which is probably my fault for having a 1440p monitor, but it is what it is. Raz, the house is on fire. Ah, it's fine. It's fine. We got a lot of stuff. We'll probably check this out if we can get out of here, but we have to keep this in the mind. On the top right, it says, utterly shit-faced. Is you and me again the world? Oh, man. Runny nose from the sneeze. We're drenched, and we have minor bleeding. I burnt the water. I believe it. So let's take a look and see here. We have a deep wound. It's bleeding, and there's a lodged glass shard in there. So what I'm thinking is that I've also noticed something else. The screen is shaking. So not only is our character drunk, but it's hard for us to see as well. And for those who are curious, oh, there's new skills. Interesting. There's a lot of new stuff. I know this is a little bit of an anticlimactic start. Normally, you're supposed to get jumping going. Pull that shard out of your glass. That is my plan. My plan is I'm going to move over a tile or two just in case I catch on fire. Pull out the shard and hope I can find some sort of bandage because we are literally naked. So without further ado, let us begin our CDDA. So that should be pretty fine. We've got some minor pain. That glass is taking its sweet time to get out of there. We got some powdered onion. Okay. I can't. The table is literally in the way. I can't. Okay, so I have to really be careful here. Oh no. If I step on any of these tiles, I'm kind of screwed. Okay, so I just have to wait. Can I jump out here? There we go. Oh boy. I have to be careful because I don't want to get something in my, Oh boy. Oh boy. So, to say the least, I'm short-sighted, I think, and that's one of the reasons why it's so bad. I think we have probably about anywhere from a minute or two before we start actually having really bad issues with bleeding out. I need to make sure I don't catch on fire, though. I'm sneezing. Excellent. This is great. To say the least, this is kind of a problematic situation to be in, I suppose. However, I think we should be okay for right now. Okay, that's a brochure. Come on, there's got to be something in the back. Well, I have a way to defend myself now. Interesting. So let's see if we can get inside here. I'm hoping we can. Come on, please be open. Oh, here we go. Rip clothing. And this is going to be our way to get this hewn up. Oh boy, what a day. Should have been a better weapon option. I chose the wrench simply because of the fact that, like, it was the first one I saw. And we only have a few seconds before we're going to get in some issues here. So for those who don't know, whenever it gets to the very bottom, that's when it becomes problematic. Now, the good news is that I'm going to apply the bandage. Thankfully, I got one of them that was not dirty, so that's a good start. Okay, now we have a weapon. We're good. We got some pain, which is not great, admittedly. We do have weapons and stuff. Fruit punch juice. Rotten, uncooked. Great. So food is going to be a little bit of an issue, it seems. We're going to take the bleach bottle. A little bit of environmental storytelling there. So let me just take a look at my moodles here. So there's... these are really difficult to kind of figure out what's going on here. Uncomfortable, freezing, plastered from being drunk, pain, injured, nasty cold, soaking, alarmed. Interesting. So I just wanted to make sure, because keep in mind, it's not just about the fact of trying out new things, but let's go ahead and wash, I guess all clothing, I suppose. Why not? We're here. Chrome sink. Let's go and wash ourselves. Why not? We have a dirty bandage. Let's go ahead and remove the bandage and replace it. The good news is that we got out of the house and it's not terrible. The wound is very deep, unfortunately. So that the big thing, though, is that I want to make sure that it doesn't get infected, because that's going to be the big issue. Howdy, Dusty. How's it going? Welcome in. Hopefully you're doing well. So let's go ahead and hurry up and see if we can do our best to get some stuff. Probably not going to be a great day here, because of the fact that we are going to be running out of options in a minute because the fire is still spreading. Ultimately, what we really need is we got some underwear, so that's good. It's cold outside based upon the fact that our character is telling us that. We got some shorts. We got this. What's a guard? Oh, a garter. Never mind. I was like, okay. That, okay, yeah. So I don't think we need that. So let's see. Do we have anything? We have an adhesive bandage. We have tweezers. That'll be helpful down the road. But otherwise, I think we'll be okay. Unfortunately, it seems like we do have some friends outside. That's not too big of a deal. Dirty, bloody, bloody. We probably don't want to get that, but unfortunately, we're kind of in the situation where we're a beggar. We're not a chooser. So we're just going to have to roll with this. The good news, though, is at least we have some stuff to go with. So let me go ahead. And I feel like the audio is a little bit quiet, which admittedly, I guess that's how PZ goes sometimes. Oh, cripes. I think it's time to go. Oh, that scared me. All right. So unfortunately, it seems like the fire is a little bit intense, and also the fact that we're short-sighted does not help at all. So let's go ahead and just kind of knock them down and get out of here. There's no benefit to us being outside. Oh boy. Gotta get that tire iron, to be honest. I'll loop back. It's not gonna go anywhere. Can I remove the broken glass? There we go. Nice. We have a dirty bandage again. Boy, oh boy, it's gonna take forever to get something decent. Oh. They added new music. Can research craft recipe. Research craft? What does this do? I'm guessing this allows me to make it. You also got new glasses today. You have an American history project. Got to do a poster board. Ooh. I miss doing school stuff. I'm not going to lie. School stuff was one of the things that, like, I didn't necessarily hate at all. But it's also one of the things where, how do I put this? Like, sometimes, you know, in school, like, there would be things that you really enjoyed doing and other things you just kind of hated. American history probably would have been fun. Hi, balls! How are you? Welcome in. We are doing Project Zomboid CDDA. We're blind as hell. It's cold as hell as well. And, yeah, we need to make our way into a house and kind of figure out stuff. There is no... Everything is kind of screwed here. I think we're going to have to be very, very beggary here. Oh, there's a can opener. That's a pretty big score, actually. Welcome in. How are you guys doing? The category I got was Radar, Sonar, Enigma, Ultra, and the Manhattan. Ooh, interesting. Don't die? Well, I mean, honestly, the only thing I'm truly worried about is the cold. And obviously this nasty... we have a deep wound in our groin, which is less than spectacular, to be honest. And I'm not going to lie to you. I feel like they made the challenge harder because a bra. It's not going to help very much, and there's no insulation either. We're just going to have to do a little bit of careful planning here and make sure that we can get this bandage going. Yeah. You're him? Welcome in. How's it going? Yeah, I mean, we just have to be really careful, and we have to make sure that we, where is it? Can I wash dirty ones? He's frightened. That's fine. We just need to make sure that we keep on it. The dirty bandage, it's so unfortunate why there's so many. But we do have a cold. We have a lot of things, so we're just going to have to kind of pray here. And at least it seems that we have access to the map, so I know where I am at least. Hi, JG. Welcome in. 94 on an Algebra 2 test today? That's insane. You're just straight flexing. You just came by to say that you're good at everything. That's insane. I never even took Algebra 2. I tested out of that crap. I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm too good to do Algebra 2. No, I sucked. Sorry, lol. Not even. I'm glad that you're doing good at it. It's more so just like I'm jealous. Like, you know, like I've never been good at math at all. Still to this day, I suck at it because I just don't get it. Right? So it's like, I'm jealous that I wish I could say that. Like, do you know how happy I would be if I could be like, hey guys, I scored a 98 on my math exam. Like, do you know how cool that is? Like, how cool that would be for me? I hate math. I mean, I don't hate math. I just suck at it, you know? Everyone thinks I'm older. Pog, welcome to the club. Oh, it's time to go. So, unfortunately, it seems like we really are in a precarious situation here. The fact that there isn't very much going on is kind of annoying. Man alive, it is so cold. So, I think we're going to have to either fight a zombie or we're going to have to really hope with that we get lucky here. But, I mean, like, we're gonna have to end up taking dirty clothes. You're 46, Razzler. I don't accept any other age. Hey, that's fine. That's fine with me. I don't mind that. But I mean, we're gonna have to be, to say the least about it, we're gonna have to be very greedy and beggy. Ooh. Oh, good lord. Okay, well, that was a mistake. Slightly thirsty. Fantastic. Why do I run faster like this? Why is this a thing? What? What? I go faster like this. That makes no sense. Razzle Dazzle, I think, is in his mid-20s. Interesting. Are we still on this? Everyone in your Algebra 2 thinks I'm a sophomore or junior. Amazing. I mean, I never, like, skipped classes or anything like that. But I definitely, like, there were some, like, it only happened in college. Whenever I had classes that, oh, frick. Cool, I'll take that. I'll wear that. Whew. Like, it was only in college where I started actually having, like, because I would be in classes that were, like, higher than, ooh, we're at, oh, we cannot stay here long. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, this is not very good. Oh, and it's freezing. Oh, God. Not good. Oh, man. Oh, God. Okay. Well, this is bad. Now it kind of looks like low tier God. You should help yourself now. How are you doing, Senna? How? Raz is 41, but see, we have canonical ages. Makes sense. I'm about to submit some art for the outro. Your art is still working on it. Let's go, poggers. I completely butchered that, like, complete sentence. I'm sorry. How's your progress? We just started, like, maybe, what, like, I don't know, like 20 minutes ago, max? It's going pretty badly at the moment. Am I allowed to submit on both or no? Oh, hold on. The game is... Guys, the music. It's kicking in. Did you know that I was one of the first players to play Project Zomboid? I remember Project Zomboid. This is actually not a fun fact. This is true. I remember playing Project Zomboid on Dejura before it was on Steam. Funny how you ran into that horde. I mean, I was going to kite them, but then I realized that probably wouldn't have been a good idea. So I just decided I'm out. Seems like that was a good choice, though. Am I allowed to submit on both or no? What? As long as it obeys the rule, it's good to go. Planks. Man, this entire area is just completely screwed. Nasty cold. Man, I don't think kiting is a good strat right now when zombies will know about because of your sickness. Well, I mean, the thing is that, like, it worked for a good portion of them. It just didn't work for all of them. And right now, we are just unimaginably sick. So it's just kind of a lose-lose all over the place. Why can I not? I can't access. Oh, God. The fact that they can just show up like that is terrifying. I knew that they were going to find me, but I didn't expect them to find me so freaking quickly. Chapter 3 and 4 for Deltarune comes out. Oh, a generator. Ooh. That's actually pretty cool. Oh, I wasn't looking. Gosh. Oh, I didn't even see them. Let's see. I'm bitten. It's GG, guys. It's a first bite. It's a GG. Can you believe that? Damn it. What the hell? Is that a raccoon? What? Competition waiter, am I allowed to submit on both or no? I mean, there's only one art piece that you can submit for the art competition. And I did that on purpose to prevent people from, like, spending so much time and effort on it. Like, I wanted you guys to just do one... Yeah, it's GG. Holy crap. Well, accept your fate? No, but look, I'm doing so good. I'm kiting. Look, I'm the kiting god. Why are there so many of them? Uh-oh, shit. Come on, low tier god, you can do it. That's literally, yeah, it's the whole freaking city. Why are they all over here? Why is it so bad? It's you. Sympathy card. Yeah, I need that. Holy God. I'm currently working on both for the competition piece and just showing. I've just submitted one. Yeah, you can, if there's only one that you can submit for the actual competition itself, but if you want to draw other stuff, there's a maximum of 3. So if you have like 2 pieces, you can submit one for the competition and then the other one for the show your art. Yeah, no problem. Just keep in mind that the show your art is not part of the competition. That's all. This raccoon, look at him go. He's going crazy. Hydrate? I'm a bit busy at the moment. Got some gummy worms in there. English is the hardest language. True, true. Guess I can't type. True, true. I mean, I understand what you're saying, though. That's the important part. I love how I escape basically one part of the tragedy only to get caught in the other one. Hydrate and submit to the horde. All right, all right, all right. Let me hydrate and then submit. 1 second. Ah. It's over. Everybody hold up your hands like a spirit bomb. Everybody hold it up. 6 hours. 6 hours on CDDA. I think that kind of makes sense, right? Everyone hold your hands up and send energy over to Zoo like a spirit bomb. Ah, here you go. Best of luck. Hi, right. You vociferous and maddening fiend. Why? What have I done? I probably deserved it, though. I'll be honest with you. I'm not. But, yeah, no, don't. The whole point of the competition and the show your art is not for you to do your best work. It's to make cool stuff. So if you keep it in mind, you'll always succeed. Does this work? Yeah, give Sue a battery. That'll work. Sending raspberries to Zoo. There you go. There you go. I'm not going to lie to you. That did not go well. That was kind of bad. That was kind of terrible. I think the build was also flawed. I think inventive is kind of an L for right now. What am I, a zoomer? We're painting together. Let's go. Thin skinned. How do I? Short-sighted kind of sucks. So I'll get rid of that. Let's save that as build 42 YOLO. I'm filled with y'all's power. See, there you go. There you go. We're able to send all the energy from YouTube to Twitch, from Twitch to YouTube. It's amazing. How are you doing, Rye? Hopefully you're doing well. I have to do a charcuterie board in Foods 2 tomorrow. That's a class? Hi, Naz. I would kill to have a class in high school or college called Foods 2. That would be amazing. Like, that sounds like a great thing. L Razzler, that was Raz. Ah, well, it is what it is. You know, I was tempted to make Edwin. But you know what? We're going to go with Clement Ballinger this time around. Low tier god wasn't enough. What's food 1 then? Yeah, like, is that just like teaching you about like how to hold a knife and stuff? Where's like tax 1? That's what you need. You need taxes 1 and taxes 2. Someone said Raz some help because he clearly needs it. I mean, I'm just bad at the game. It's a bit different. Yep, you cook too. Damn. I wish I had that. I'm self-taught on everything. I just was like, you know what? Food, it tasty on me. I'll cook. I wish I had a class for it. Be like, oh yeah, this is how you do it. This is how you do a reduction. This is how you do a roux, you know? Ah. Now my right nostril is sniffly. My game crashed. I think the game is trying to tell us that I suck so badly it doesn't even want me to try it. It is what it is. We also have international foods 1 and 2. See, like, I didn't have any of that shit in high school. Maybe it's because I went to public school. But, like, the coolest class I had in high school was probably physics. And the reason why is because I had a physics prof, or teacher, rather. They called them teacher in high school and profs in college. I don't know. It's weird. But, he would, like, come in and he would just do these bonkers physics stuff. Like, he just had fun. And it never had fire necessarily. Well, like, it was definitely one of those things that like, you never missed his class if you could help it because it was just good, you know what I mean? I did true crime in my first year of high school for science. Really learned a lot behind the scenes in photography and American Sign Language, but I learned 2 other languages for fun, but I hate math. That is nutty to me. We gotta go with Rashad Dodge. That's what we gotta do. I'm gonna let it, once we get to the splash screen, I'm gonna let it load a little bit. Ah, my nose. Ah, why is my nose running? Blah, blah, blah. A science teacher at my school got fired for bringing bromine to school and igniting it. Yeah, because that's technically like a controlled chemical, right? Did you have those thick TVs on trolleys? Yeah. Hell, I had the overhead projector. I bet you guys don't even know what that is. Before like, what are they called? Like actual projectors. You had a thing that basically was just a light. And you could draw on clean film. Wipe it off with a marker. Kind of crazy. I remember stars. Did you guys get stars? No, I'm kidding. You do criminology for college and not uni and hate it? Criminology is interesting. A lot. I mean, there's a lot of classes that are not necessarily like easy, but they're very monotonous, and I feel like criminology is one of them. When I was in school, we were supposed to have like basic carpentry for boys and cooking, sewing for girls, but since most schools didn't have facilities or equipment, lots of kids, including me, had neither. Yeah, like there was woodworking or whatever in high school, but it was like, I remember I didn't take it because they were a bit sketchy on safety. Like I'm not like overprotective or like over anything like that, but they did cut some corners that I was like, I don't want to do this, you know. Color clothes pin chart. Red was bad kid, pink was good kid. That did not work. Even though I never was one of those kids, it never worked. It always was like, yeah, whatever. It's like, I'm unique. I'm the one person with a different color. I miss learning to cook, man. I mean, learning to cook, I mean, I will say, like, learning to cook for fun is so much more different. Oh, God, get out of my face. Than being forced to, like, do it yourself. Oh, I should probably take that out. Like, cooking for yourself on your own sucks. Like, don't get me wrong, like, it's fun to nail a recipe and stuff, but it's just one of those things where, like, having to do it a lot, it gets really, like, very frustrating. Because the entire time you're just, like, literally and constantly trying to find better ways to do things. I guess I'll take woodcraft, I suppose. I don't know, maybe that would be good. I want to cook for the girlfriend. See, like, that's like the only really, like, motivation you get, typically. Like, I feel like typically the only real motivation you'll get a lot of the times is just going to be the fact that, like, you need to eat, right? Okay, so there's no car this time, but there's a lot less zombies. So I guess we can go inside and see if we can get lucky with some spawns. Oh, formal shirts. A socks long. Great. Cooking mainly is painstaking practice, which is boring. To be fair, the concept is fun. I mean, experimenting is the best part, right? Oh, actually, that's cool. We got a tissue, too. I'm going to take the tissues as the secondary. Beret, can I rip that? No. Okay, I can't rip that. That's great. I may bleed out before I get the chance to do anything productive, I suppose. Comb toilet paper. Can I use this to... Nope. Great. Oh, yo. I may need to rip out my shirt here if I can't find a bandage or something. Come on. Yeah, I got it. Oh, damn. That sucks. Wear the long socks and rip the regular socks. I can't rip the socks, though. They don't let me. It's not a thing we can do now, unfortunately. I love cooking. I made some handmade pasta. See, all according to the Keikaku. You mean men actually want to cook for their... I mean, yeah, like, I mean, cooking... I mean, it's not about, like, men cooking for women or anything like that. It's more so the case, like, isn't it nice to just do something for people you love? You know? Then again, maybe it's just because I'm, like, an acts of service guy. But, like, I think it's just, like, enjoyable to do something for someone that you care about. Because it's, like... Even though there isn't any glamour necessarily in doing things for the other person, I think there's a great joy in knowing that they didn't need to expend the extra time and effort to do the things that, you know, you did, you know? But yeah, no, you can't rip socks anymore, apparently. I don't know why that's the case. Maybe it's because of the fact that, like, I don't know, something's wonky about that, but... It's okay. I mean, ultimately, the thing that sucks, though, is that we didn't get any shoes, which is kind of the biggest, that's kind of the biggest, like, thing we need, to be honest. But the good news is that we can actually drink some water here. We'll be fine. What does socks do? I mean, well, we need the rags, and we have the rags now. So now it's just a matter of we need to find shoes. And unfortunately, if I'm going to be very frank about it, it's just going to make sense that we need to make sure that we, man, the wind chill, that we find shoes of any sort. That's my love language. Yeah. Me cooking is a death wish for everyone involved. I mean, like, definitely, like, there's some people who are, you know, they have a debuff. Oh, there's a rat. A debuff when it comes to cooking, and that's okay, but, you know, like, I think that you should at least know a few recipes, you know, like, just one or two that you can cook. Whoa. Okay, give me your Jordans. Or, I think that, wait, were those, like, Adidas's? I don't know. Come on. Come on. Oh. Nice. Let's wear that. Let's go. Poggers. Nice. Time to get ready for work. Have a great day, night. Have a good one, night. Thanks for coming on. I can wash rice. Same. I wish I could find an acts of service man because that's my love language, but people don't understand it. I mean, everyone has their way of expressing, like, how they love someone. And that's okay. I mean, ultimately, like, yes, there is, like, compatibility for sure. But I think ultimately, you know, like, even if you aren't that type of person, there are still going to be, like, if you communicate with your partner, like, it's not going to be too big of a deal. And if you can't communicate with them, well, hey, now you know. Now you know all the things that you need, you know. It's not worth being with someone that isn't compatible with you, right? But I think, like, cooking is a pretty ultimate way of, like, taking care of someone, though, because not only do you decide, like, what they eat, but also, you know, you get to give them, like, if they're missing on certain nutrients or whatever, like, you can sneak it in. If, like, you know, and also, like, sometimes people will just come home from work and you just want to do something nice. Like, you don't need to do anything crazy. And that's the best part. Sure. And I think that's really, like, what the allure is for me, is, like, you know, this is something that we always have to do, but, like, let me do it this time so that you don't have to do it. And it's just, like, isn't it nice when people take loads off of you just for, not even for forever, just a little bit? Like, it really, 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 like, is good. Add jump scare. See, that's why you got to pay attention to the announcements. I give you a warning before they kick in. Before you have to watch some horrible freaking, horrible ad about, like, Arby's or something. Empty bleach bottle. Let's go, poggers. So what we're going to do here is we're going to just make sure that we fill all of our stuff here. Nice. Nice. So that's basically 3 bottles of water there. That's really good. A fillet knife. The sneezing is pretty good. I'm not going to lie. My love language is throwing paper stars at people. Okay, fair. Fair. I changed my mind. I wish you could find a mind that could share the same feelings. True. Was there an announcement? Yeah, so, if it should show, like, that's kind of making me... There are basements. I forgot about that. But before, like, the ads actually come in, what happens is there is an announcement that shows up that basically says, hey, in a minute, there's ads coming. If you would like to consider watching on YouTube, maybe you can get away from the ads. Who knows? How big is this basement? Wow, this is actually kind of cool. Bath towel wet. Okay. Dumbbell. Interesting. I just haven't seen the bought this stream. Yeah, the towels were wet, sadly. You can make paper stars. I don't think I can. I don't know. Wait, what's you? What? How about discredit any taker over again? Oh, look at this. We've got a rum flask and we've got, oh, we're dripped out. Now this, my friends, this is called class. Amazing. Unfortunately, it seems like our cold is going to give us away if we're not careful. However, we're no longer shit-faced. We have a cold and we're soaking. Which doesn't make any sense. I don't know why that's the case. I was hoping that towel would not be dry, or would be dry. It wouldn't be wet. Camera. Fun. Oven mitt, flour. Barbecue chips, crackers. Brussels sprouts, ew. It's just dark as hell in here. Cereal, sure. Take that. In focus. And, oh, we'll wear that shirt. Nice. Nice. So now we at least have clothing on. It's not exactly the best, but we have clothing. We got a really bad wind chill. Damn. So let's take a look at what we have here. We're very cold. We're insulated a little bit, but it's not great. Yeah, we have like virtually no insulation on our extremities above and on our head, which is not really great. But that's okay. Part 1 of Would Razzler Survive Zombies? I mean, if I wasn't in a CDDA, I definitely would get pretty far. I feel like very confidently that I could survive a zombie apocalypse. And I think it's mainly because of the fact that, like, I don't struggle with making difficult decisions that are necessary, right? Like, I'm not going to be sitting there and going like, oh, you know, if someone's arm get bit, like, oh, like, am I going to hesitate to cut your arm off? No, I'm going to do it. It's going to suck, but you're still going to be alive. You know what I mean? You know, if something needs to happen, like, you can't just drop the ball on it, you know? A pickle. I hope Fu isn't here. This will be a jump scare for him. I'm going to go and eat it so that he doesn't get scared. God forbid. It does suck how many things here are just like very meaningfully just destroyed. Oh, an adhesive bandage. We'll take that. I'll be good. And let's see. How are we doing? We got a skirt. Oh, a pillow. Why not? You know, pillow reminds me of Pillow Deer. I think underrated is a wrong word. I mean, I definitely think she is underrated. Hello, Glitch. But it's been a while since I've watched Pillow Deer. Any fellow pillows here? I remember when she was just doing ASMR and I was like, she's insanely good. And then all of a sudden she just like started like streaming and like I was like, holy crap, she's really good. Like, how are you so good at this? And then now she's like killing it, you know? We can make fun without knowing about it. I mean, I think you guys make fun of me without knowing anything anyway, you know? Note to self, don't end up in a zombie apocalypse with Razzler. He'll cut my arms off. I mean, here's the thing, right? Would you rather be dead or would you just be one arm down? Like, I think ultimately the answer to that question is pretty simple, you know? If the chat does chat, then what chat does chat? Then what chat does chat with? My brain, it hurts. Oh, nice. If the chat does chat, then what does chat chat? With does? You're giving me a stroke. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh wait, I know where I am, I think. You're glitching? Yeah, it's like I don't remember where you spawn with CDDA. Oh my gosh. Let me take a moment and like appreciate how beautiful the world is. Like, I didn't realize it. It looks really good. Oh. A little bit of lag there as it loaded the next chunk. Not bad. Wow. Drink water as you're overheating. It is kind of crazy, though, that whenever you get hypothermic, like, you literally, and I mean this, like, you literally take off your clothing because your body is confused. Like, isn't that crazy? That, like, whenever you're getting, like, when you're at the late stages of hypothermia, when you start getting hot, and you start taking things off, which ends up killing you. Like, isn't that crazy? Oh, look at this. This place is completely... Oh, wow. There's no broken windows. Look at that. Now, the problem is that I don't know... Oh, can I use this to dry myself? Yes, there we go. Oh my gosh, yes. So the good news is that we just we're now moist instead of just wet. That's fine. Hopefully no one has an aversion to that word. I remember when that was a big deal for a lot of people. Stencil, phone book. You guys remember phone books? A little bit of a wind chill, a little bit cold. Fine. We have a nasty cold, so it doesn't really matter too much, but yeah. Wait, what? We're moist. That was a word that a lot of people got like kind of, I don't know. I understand, but at the same time it's like some people had a very visceral reaction to it. I'm like, wait, can I use the paper napkin to like dry myself? Damn. What's the deal about this game build, by the way? I don't know how much about Project Zomboid. So the build that we're on right now is called Build 42. It's the most updated one where there's a lot of major changes to the game. And they're not necessarily... What the fuck? Did I get bitten again? Hold on. Are you fucking kidding me? Immediately. The first zombie that hits. Just bite. It's so bullshit. I'm gonna disinfect it. It's GG. You know what's funny is the fact that, like, I don't know why. I think they changed how the vision cone works. Because it didn't show where it was. Like, I saw it, the zombie up there, but like, I saw it, right? Oh, God, it's so hard to tell what's... Ow! By the way, I'm just letting you know, that was bullshit. I'm not gonna lie. Ah! It was bullshit. It was. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that was. I think they changed something to the vision cone. So there's a build 42, the one we're in right now, is a game mode. Damn, did they hear that? Oh my God. Okay, wait. Ow, I'm busy. I will hydrate, I promise. Oh my God, that radius is insane. Well, fuck it. We're screwed anyway. We might as well. Whee! Hold on. I'm going to hydrate while I'm running away. Beautiful. All right. What's up, Raz? How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you doing, Roro? Hopefully you're doing good. Build 42 has definitely changed some stuff. The foliage is a lot better. It's a lot cleaner. They did change it. 1, 2. Oh my God. Oh, wow. So it used to be the case that you would always see if there was something behind you. Now, I have no idea how many are behind me, so I have to... Wow, okay. All right. That's one way to do it. Screw it, we ball. We might as well. Wee. That didn't help me at all. This reminds me of the time when people exaggerated what COVID was like. I mean, COVID was great for me, you know. I mean, I know it sucked for a lot of people, but for me personally, like, COVID was very chill. Like, a lot of things, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I understand, like, everyone was stressed out about it, myself included, but it was just, like, chill. I just stayed at home and did what I normally did. It was great. I'm using a new sciatica pain massager. Ooh, I hope it works. Went to a physical therapist today, and they didn't, but it didn't help relieve the pain. They just assessed my pain and range movement. Damn. Yeah, I mean, that's unfortunately not a short process, but the good news is that you're on top of it. And boy, oh boy, oh boy, I hope that they're able to figure it out, because sciatica is no joke. Sciatica, like, I've only had it on occasion, and boy, I could not imagine that as like a chronic issue. Like, that shit is difficult. So I'm hoping they figure something out that doesn't require medicine, that you can just do and it relieves it. Because sciatica sucks. Your chiropractor appointment got pushed from tomorrow to Saturday. I hope that's not a problem, because it is Wednesday. Oh, man. April, man. April. Trying my best because this is painful. I mean, I know sciatica... Whenever I had it, what was the thing that I did to... Well, It wasn't bad. Like, it wasn't necessarily ignorable, but it definitely like wasn't debilitating. You know what I mean? Because there's different levels for it. And man, I'm just hoping that that the pain goes away. You know, like there's different stages to pain, right? There's like pain that you can ignore. There's pain that you can't ignore, and I'm hoping it's the former, that you can ignore it. You ice it in the evening, happens twice because you rolled your ankle and helping grandma. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the raccoon. Raccoon. Ah. Oh, zombie. Ah. I didn't know I rolled my ankle. Yeah. Sometimes, like, you'll roll your ankle, too, and you won't know that it actually, like, damaged it. You know what I mean? And then you only realize, like, it happened whenever there's, like, swelling. So I'm really hoping that it goes away. I'm really hoping. But, yeah, sciatica, ugh. Never fun. Never fun. Yeah, I hope you get quick. Get quick. Blah, blah, blah. Heal quickly. There we go. My brain turned on there just for the moment. But, I mean, it's crazy. I mean, it's kind of nutty. Like, people can get hit by cars, right? Like, they can get hit by a car and they can bounce off the highway, right? They bounce off a wall and all that. And they have like a broken like leg or something, right? And then, like, you know, like someone will trip and fall and they like die or something. Isn't it like crazy? Like, humans have such a weird like stat with like surviving stuff, you know? And it's just one of those things where it's like, how weird, you know? Like, who would expect like harming your ankle would be enough to cause sciatica, you know? Struggle doing simple things like putting on. Yeah, like, isn't it? It's so weird, like how one little part of your body can cause so many freaking like annoyances. I feel like an invalid. You shouldn't feel that way. I mean, like, I know for sure, like, whenever like you get hurt, it can definitely feel that way because you're just like, well, I'm not how I normally am, but it'll get better. And then when you get better, you'll forget about it, and that's the best part about it. Like, whenever I get injured or whatever, I always hi Elliot. Ooh, a bathrobe. I always have the thing where, how do I equip? I always have the thing where like I'll be like I'll feel like an invalid as well, right? But then I'm like, well, you know, if it's like something that's temporary and I know for sure, like, it's the same way. And I'm thinking as well it's gonna be the case. Like, it's like once you get everything sorted, you'll be just fine. Writing a paper just came to say hi, welcome in. We're talking about sciatica. and how weird life is, as they say. Oh, we have boxers. Let's go and wear that too. Get some stuff. Experiencing too much pain to sleep. Damn. Yeah, this sucks, but I'm trying my best to treat it. I think you're doing a good job. I mean, like, it's kind of crazy about how, like, oh, this is dangerous. Okay, it's time to go. Oh, nope. I'm already bitten, so it's kind of GG on this character. But, like, you know, we might as well roll it out, you know. I have no idea what that is. Can I have a definition? Sciatica, here. Let me get the actual definition. Because I don't want to fuck up explaining it. Sciatica is a condition. Yeah, okay, so sometimes, like, I know what I'm talking about, but, like, the last thing I want to do is, like, get it partially right, especially when it's something actually important. So for those who don't know, sciatica is a condition or a temporary or whatever the case, characterized by pain that radiates from your sciatic nerve or basically from, like, your hip down. It can shoot down, it can shoot up, it can radiate, it can do all these things, and typically it happens whenever you injure your leg, your knee, your ankle, so on and so forth. So sometimes it can last for a long time, sometimes it can last for just a little bit. It really just depends on what's going on, you know. But I think it's going to turn out just fine. He saw nothing wrong in the X-rays and was unhelpful. Yeah, then I think you know how, like, I don't know if this is like a normal terminology, but like I call it a zang. Like, whenever, like, you hurt yourself in the sense, like, it's like you didn't hurt a bone or something, but like, you definitely, like, did enough to, like, make your body upset. Like, you zanged it, right? Raz, quick, give words of encouragement. Even on the darkest days, there will always be light. There you go. Very simple, but also very true. My orthopedic doctor was terrible, told me foot pain must have been from wearing slips-on shoes. I mean, maybe it's part of it, but it's not, like, the reason. So I completely agree with you. Sciatica is literally nerve pain and hurts to sit, stand, or walk. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there are some things you can do, but at the end of the day, nerve pain is nerve pain, right? Like you can't really get away from it. Hey, yo. Hi, Husky. How are you? How are you doing, Ennard? I think, though, that no matter what, as long as you keep making a concerted effort, which I know you are, you know, you will find things to alleviate it. Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, no. Nerve pain is completely different from muscle pain. Because with muscle pain, you can kind of make it go away a little bit. Because you can massage the muscle or you can, like, do stuff. But with nerve pain, that's its own whole thing. I think I had that when I lift wrong. Yeah, like, you know, you know, there's different kinds. There's definitely, like, there's the, like, chronic conditions, for example. There's conditions that are brought upon by, like, injuries. And then there's, like, very tiny stuff where, like, you know, you lift something and you have a little bit of sciatica and it goes away, right? Pain, muscle pain is soreness, but nerve pain is 100 times. Oh, I agree, 100%. Welcome in, God of the Nether. Welcome in. Hopefully you're doing well. Sorry, streaming. I was thinking to say hi. It's 4 a.m. here. Well, I'm glad you decided to come and say hi at 4 a.m. We are, by the way, for those who asked for the update, I'm sorry, I forgot who said the name, but I got bit, so we're kind of just YOLOing it. And I don't really like the CDDA challenge. I'm going to be honest with you. It's not very fun. Please, I'm actually crying right now. Have you considered what do I do? You should go to Burger King. You should go to Burger King and you should become the Burger Queen. It was me that made her cry. Then why are you asking me to help you? It's your fault. You fix it. Be back going to make dinner. Ooh, I'm excited. I suck at this game. We're not doing CDD anymore. I think we're just gonna YOLO it and we're just gonna go with what we got and just have fun, you know, and actually explore the game because this is a little bit difficult. There you go. There's the weird noise. Enjoy, Senna. Oh boy, I hate Burger King. Okay, then go to Arby's or I don't know. You expect me to know every... Oh! You expect me to know everything about your fast food preferences? There are people who actually unironically like Burger King. And honestly, I agree with you. Like, there's some people who are like, I love Burger King. I'm like, I've never liked it. Like, it's not bad. Like, I'll eat it, but it's not something that I'll get, you know? Whew. Empty pop can. We're all fine. God, there are so many. Jeez. Where's the other one that was here? Oh, there it is. Oh, hold on. Mushy mush.
You should go and get a zombie horde and then blow yourself up before you become a zombie.
If I had a bomb, I would do that. 100%. 100% I would do that. I don't like it either. I mean, like, I know, I think Silky likes Burger King, and I think Stebio likes Burger King, if I'm not mistaken, but yeah, thanks. You freaking out helped. Amazing. Amazing. Hey, anything I can do for a homie, you know? Anything I can do. Popeyes, bangs. Oh, yeah, I agree. Popeyes is dope. Oh, I like the hat. Dripped out. Look at that. But, yeah, like, I can't do Burger King. It's like, I can do their chicken fries or whatever, but, like, that's it. Everything else is just, like, it. Or, like, the burger or the one that has onion rings on it. That one's pretty good. Holy moly. Burger King is good, but Cane's is better. I'm going to be honest with you. This may be an L take, but this is my take. I freaking hate Cane's. The only thing I like about Cane's is the sauce and the bread. Everything else about it is, in my opinion, just trash. The chicken tastes terrible. Everything else kind of tastes terrible. I'm a Checkers gal. Fair. But, like, Cane's is just one of those things, like, I just can't... Every time that I've gotten it, it's just like, eh. You know? Like, Popeyes is, like, the GOAT, though. Like, Popeyes and KFC, oh. Popeyes is good if you want really good chicken. KFC is good if you like popcorn chicken. What? Hey, I understand that may be blasphemous, but my argument is that if you've had Popeyes, right, and then you have Cane's after that, you're gonna be like, why did you get me the freezer chicken? Like, that's how Cane's taste to me. Like I said, it may be an L take, but that is my take, you know? Also, holy crap, it's getting dark. Seeing Americans dip their arms in cups of sauce scare me. Well, like, admittedly, like, it makes it taste way better, you know? Popeyes rocks, I agree. Very based. Very based. Like, I think, honestly, like, that would be the worst part about a zombie apocalypse, is not getting Popeyes, you know? Raising Cane's is just meh. Yeah, like, I don't think it's bad. Like, I know why people like it, but for me, like, the chicken is just meh. Like, it's very underwhelmingly meh, you know? Cane's is the best thing since sliced bread, and Popeyes is worse than literal dog crap. Okay, I can understand why you like Cane's, but to say that Popeyes is bad, I think you just don't like chicken. I don't know. Maybe, like I said, this may be a continuation of my L take, but I legitimately think that if you think Popeyes is worse than Cane's, like, you clearly probably also have other takes that I would probably disagree with. But that's okay, because that means if we ever go to Cane's, you're going to be happy, and then you get to eat all of it, and then we're all happy, you know? Also, it's so dark. Oh my god. I have to look at my OBS preview to see. I can't. Where am I going? Oh. Oh, crap. Whee. Oh my god, I can't see anything. Wait, that's a fence. I can jump it. Okay. I literally have to look at my OBS preview, otherwise I can't see. It's so dark. Oh my god, I literally can't see anything. I genuinely can't see a single thing. I think it's GG for us, guys. I think it's GG. No, oh, we made it. We made it. We're alive. When they were trying to build the Popeyes in my town, someone broke into the construction site like 3 times and burned it down. Why? I also don't trust people who don't like chicken. Fair. I don't trust people who don't like chicken, or they speak for the bees. Yeah, like, I mean, I think that it's okay. Oh, hold on. We're getting a phone call. Mush.
Riddle me this, which is better, Whataburger or In-N-Out?
Okay. I'm probably going to get a lot of people pissed off here. Whataburger is just the inferior In-N-Out. They are the same restaurant in terms of how everything tastes. In-N-Out is just slightly better. And the argument I have is this. If you've ever had In-N-Out, you know firsthand that it tastes exactly like Whataburger, but it is better because there are very specific nuances that make it better. Okay? But if you have had Whataburger, it is literally what, I mean, it's not as fancy presentation as the California In-N-Out stuff, but the thing is that, like, it's functionally, it tastes identical. And because of that, like, if you have In-N-Out, you know what Whataburger tastes like. If you've had Whataburger, you know what In-N-Out tastes like. It's just like the presentation and how it's presented is different. I don't have enough free... Oh, I think I got grabbed. I can't see anything. Okay, I think we... Zombified. We survived 11 hours. CDDA sucks. I'm not only am I bad at it, but it's also one of those things where it's like, how do I put this? I'm not good enough at this build yet to actually do it, I think. So I think we'll just do Apocalypse. We'll just do an... Oh, my eyes. Oh, my eyes. Oh, there's a new spawn area. Echo Creek. I like this. Look at this. Haven't had either, but I disagree for the drama. I mean, okay, like, I think it's one of those situations where if you've had Whataburger, you've had In-N-Out, and vice versa, you know? They aren't In-N-Out is crap and Whataburger rules supreme. I'm from Texas, so I may be biased. I mean, I don't think that because you're from Texas, it's a bad thing, or like, it's because you're biased. I think that, like, it doesn't matter. It's just like, do you like it more? Maybe, I don't know, maybe Whataburger is like a culture thing as well. But, like, in my opinion, Whataburger and In-N-Out are very close equals. It's just presentation and, like, brand, I guess. We're gonna do Echo Creek. Echo Creek. There we go. Oh, I'm blocking the flavor text, but I'll read it for you guys. Echo Creek is the perfect location for those wanting to explore the western reaches of Knox County by road. It's rural Kentucky at its finest. The people here farm, pray, and like to keep to themselves. So why not venture west to find Ekron with its famous gnome factory, bustling community college, Alternatively, take a trip south to Irvington and a famous speedway. Then to the north, you'll find Brandenburg with its Pond View shopping center and permanently docked P.S. Delilah steamboat. No matter which way you go, it'll be a trip of a lifetime. Oh, there's also seeds. Okay, interesting. Well, let's YOLO this, shall we? Nestor Kelleher. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. No, if you live in Texas and like In-N-Out, more you don't qualify as a Texan. Really? Does Texas even have In-N-Out? I don't know. You know what? You tried. I don't know. I think I was making people cry. I hope not. Ah. El Haya. Gnome Factor? Yeah, it's like... It's not a Gnelf. It's not a Gnoblin. It's a Gnome. I don't have enough freedom in my blood to understand. I mean, it's just a restaurant, Seno. It's nothing crazy. Like, it's kind of like arguing between, like, a Tesco and a Walmart. Like, it doesn't really matter, you know? Like, you like what you like. Yeah, we have it out in Texas. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think what's nice about... Oh, we do have a gun. Cool. What I do think is interesting about food, though, is that, like, most takeout and most, like, stuff that you get, like, from fast food joints, like, they're not all that different in quality. It's just, like, taste. Like, trying to think of a good example. Ginger ale. Interesting. Bouillon coup. You spawned with a gun? Yeah, so I spawned with the gun because it wants us to kind of be, for those who are curious, we're in what's technically called a beta branch, so build 42 isn't in full release. Oh, that's weird. So it used to be the case that the way it would work is that it would highlight when you could shoot, and green was mean it would hit, yellow would be it could miss, and red was like you're not going to hit. But this one is... Apparently, you get a reticle now. It's hard to tell when you kill them, though. Is there a round in the chamber? Yes, there is. It's a 15+1. Nice. So, like, let's see how this goes. I'm curious. Interesting. Now, obviously, I alerted the entire area here, but... You know, that's okay. There doesn't seem to be that many people, though, to be fair. Although, unfortunately... Wait, we have 5 magazines? So it looked... So they redid the firearms in the game, which, you know, I can get behind. But... Lenny's car repair. Oh, it's a flyer. Whoops. I don't know. Ah! This is a much better start than CDDA. This is fun. This is worth the time and effort. Tool roll, leather, a light bulb. Okay. Looks like we've already lost the aggro of them. So we actually have a pretty good character now. We aren't stuck with a piece of glass in our freaking groin, which is a great start, to be fair. And we've got some purple pants, which is great. Blah. Every time they do that, like, voice, I always think of it saying, like, blah. Oh, wristwatch. We'll wear that. Why not? Now we know what time it is. It's great. We got a guy behind us. That's fine. There is nothing down there. Nice. Come on. On. I feel like they changed combat too. Okay, that killed him in one shot. I'll take that. Okay, let's see. Did they change? If you're standing on them, they can't get up. Oh. Think they're dead? There we go. Well, let's take the digital watch. Ooh. A little bit less exciting than the CDDA start for sure. But yeah, you know, we're here to have fun. We're not here to suffer. Fun fact. A guy in the Vietnam War stepped on a landmine, lived, was told he could never walk again, walked again through power, jumped 30 to 40 feet to help 19 soldiers fight off a massive attack, saved them, lived and took it. Built different. Literally built different. Ain't it nuts? Ain't it nuts that you can do that? Blows my mind that we're capable of such incredible things. And then I end up getting killed here in Project Zomboid by like a single bite because I suck. Just the difference in everything is just a little bit frustrating for me. But you know what? It's okay. He got that Gurren log in him. Exactly. Exactly. I've never watched Gurren Lagann, so I have no idea what you're talking about. Is that like a bad thing? Like, is that something that you should judge me for? Like, is that something that you go like, ah, Raz, like you need to watch Gurren Lagann? Like, you need to do that. Like that's kind of a little bit okay, fair. I get that. I mean, I think it's just the case that the vast majority of a lot of the like shows and animes that I haven't watched is merely the product of the fact that maybe the art style didn't get to me. Like right now I'm currently watching, like, I'm catching up with Ray Zero. I'm not anywhere near like caught up. I'm not even like towards the seasons. Like, I haven't even finished the first season. I'll give you an idea of how freaking bad I am with catching up. Whack. Raz, you cheered me up until I remembered you singed Creep by Radiohead. I'll do it again. I literally will do it again. I promise you I will do it again. Just because you said you didn't like it. Or because you said it stopped you from being cheered up. Because I think it would be funny. Gotta keep it simple, you know? No, it's fine. It was after your time. After your time? What does that mean? What does that mean, Sue? That's fucked.
Do it again.
Wait, do what again? I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Gurren Lagann is one of those animes that has the simplest message out of them all. Literally, believe in yourself and believe those who believe in you, but the way they conveyed is powerful. Amazing. Don't ruin it again. Ah, sorry. I already did it. The game is so quiet. Is it like super quiet for you guys? Like, it's fine for me, but I'm also like, I've been having this issue with freaking like audio issues where, well, it's not an issue. It's more so like, I'm trying to make sure that the audio is perfect every stream, because the last thing I want to do is it just be my voice. It's like, that's fine if it is in the worst case, but like, that's a good problem to have, but I want you to actually hear the game, you know? Audio harassment. What can I say? What can I say? I'm sobbing. It's okay. It's okay. Zoo's got you. Zoo's got you. If no one's got you, Zoo's got you. Not sure your game audio is very quiet for me. See, that's what's interesting. So I've been trying to fix that for a while now, because it's really been frustrating me that it's like, yeah, the volume. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, well, I haven't talked about it yet, but like, I've been trying to figure out why it does that, because every time I do a stream for a game, I watch the VOD and I'm like, you know, because like the music is fine, but the game audio is for some reason really quiet. And then when I try to fix it, it doesn't work. And I've been trying to figure out how to do that for like a solid, like, long time, I'd say. You say my name like I wrote The Art of War. I mean, I think it's easier to say it that way, because if I don't say it that way, then I'll like fuck up and say like Z by accident. Legit. Lunchbox, bro. Lunch bag. Let's go, poggers. Got the food. Wait, Zoo, you didn't? Lore? Lore? This is harassment? I am not harassing you. You're good. Don't worry. It's fine. It's no big deal. I do got her, but now I should traumatize you with my Walmart story. Oh, gosh. A condolence letter. Let's see. Nothing of interest. Sag. Sag. You know, this could be an actually, like, decent base. Wait. Am I? Okay, I was like, wait, hold on. We're actually alive in this one. This is great. I love that there is cross-platform, like beef going on right now. What can I say? The ladies love me. I need you to teach me your ways. Pockers. Now that's the way to go about it. Let's see. Maybe I can fix this. Now it's really loud. Well, it's really loud for me. I don't think it got any louder for you guys. It's only hitting like -25. Interesting. I can't see shit. Not bad. Whack. Whack. We're doing great. Hello, Shristy. Hi, hi. Welcome in. The book is cool. What is the book? Hello, hi, hi. How have you gotten the ladies to love you? What is your strategy? Battery heavy chain. Ooh, actually, the wrench is pretty good. Actually, let's go ahead and equip that and deal with our friend here. Is this Minecraft again with creepers? Well, you know, creepers are just, you know, they're silly guys. You can't do it. You're just gonna say where the huzz at? Oh god. I think that would not work. I'll be honest. I don't think that'll work for me. Maybe it'll work for you, but it won't work for me. I'll be honest. I'll be honest. How are you? I'm doing good. How are you? Step 1 is to hurt or comfort. I was gonna say don't make them cry, but I did do that. Are you giving me like unethical life advice? Is that what's going on here? She totally didn't harass me into liking her. Interesting. Oh, hold on. Knee pads. What? Can I wear? Oh my god, I can wear them. Whoa. That's new. And a screwdriver. Oh, but damn, this is cool. What is that hostage situation in YouTube chat? You have to understand, Sino, that like, I don't know. A lot of the time, I'll be honest with you, I don't know what goes on in chat. I just kind of roll with the flow, and I just try to do what I can. You know? Who added who? What hours there can you? It's 8:42 p.m. here. Who here be up on a Wednesday evening? Rez, do you have a plan on where to go after this workshop? Honestly, no. I'll be honest with you. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. All I know is I must drink. Row, row, row your boat. I have jam, though. I think that's more important than anything else, is that I have ammo, I have a dream, I have knee pads now. So if I bang my knee, I'm okay. Sounds legit? Yeah, there you go. Yeah. The best plan is no plan, right? As someone said, probably. I don't know. Hi, Curva. How are you? Welcome in. I wonder if we can get lucky with like a car that has a key and gas. That would be kind of incredible for us, luck-wise. Do I think it's going to happen? No. But you know what? You can always try. You can always see what we can do. I'm EB. What about you? It's kind of crazy that, you know, there's a lot of people who are in the EU right now or are in like very like different time zones. And it's just like, oh, party hat. Hold on. We got to wear that. That's the law. About to sleep, but want to say hi. Sounds good. I hope that you can get some good sleep. Oh my God. It's a party. Whew. You know, I've been like watching videos and stuff on like sleep quality and stuff. Because like I've been trying to figure out like, is there like actual evidence on how to get like better sleep and stuff? And almost every single place has more or less said the same things. They're like, make sure you don't look at your phone like an hour or two before bed. Make sure you don't eat or anything before bed or anything like that. Make sure that your room is like only 60 degrees or whatever. And I'm like, that's BS for me. Like I need the room to be at least like 50, 60 degrees ish for me to be like truly happy. Like I need like, how do I even put this? Banana. How do I put this? I think I'll put it this way. Like, I need it to be cold and to be comfy, and I need it to be where I don't wake up with an alarm. Like, that's the only way I think I can get good sleep. You know what I mean?
Raz,
Oh!
I may or may not have copied and pasted the entire B-movie script and sent it, but I have no clue if it actually sent it.
Probably not. There's a maximum amount of characters. I think it's like 255. That's also scared the shit out of me. I need my room to be a freezer when I sleep. I'm the same way. I'm like, if it's too cold, I'll put on another blanket, you know? Raz is an Ice Age human confirmed. No, I think it's just like, I'm warm-blooded, you know? We know you need your bat cave. I mean, admittedly, like, not gonna lie, you know, come on. Let's be real. Like, that's how I get my best sleep, is whenever it's stone cold, you know? In an ideal world, that'd be great, but my dad set up a thermostat to be warm at night somehow, and I don't know how to change it. Damn. Damn, that sucks. Like, that's, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna lie, that sucks. Yeah, I mean, I understand, like, I'm the type of person that will, I will have, like, the house be, like, 70-ish degrees throughout the day, unless, like, it's really hot. Oh, mushy mush.
Raz, you should have a redeem that allows us to have you speak in EU mode for 5 minutes.
Will we? You will we want that? No, you don't. No, you don't. Hello, I love you. How are you? I'm doing great. Welcome in. Hopefully you're doing great too. It's especially cold in this white room with padding. Hey, there you go. Ah! What is it with parents constantly setting thermostats to boiling? I don't know. I'm the type of guy that, like, I'll keep it at 70-ish during the day, but if it's, like, kind of, like, I'll turn it down to 60. And then at night, I just kind of crank it down to, like, 50-ish or, like, 60. Like, whatever it'll let me. Because it's just, like, it's not worth it to go to sleep without, like, feeling and being comfy. IMO. Oh, the energy bill is a little bit more expensive. So fucking what, you know? Live a little, you know? It's mostly because I share it with my little bro, and I guess they don't want him to be cold, but he has a plethora of blanket. Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. My AC stays at 70. I mean, like, it's fine. Like, 70 is okay. It's just that I like sleeping in a freezer. So, what do you think is the perfect weather condition outside to make you go outside? Honestly, tornado, hurricane, extremely heavy rain thunderstorm, stuff like that. I'm a simple person, I like to think. You go outside? Unfortunately. Very unbased of me, I'm aware. But you know what? I try, though I fail. Sue can confirm that didn't put you in there. It is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, admittedly, I'll be honest with you. One of the reasons why I like being outdoors is the fact that I get to see a lot of trees like this and stuff. But, you know, one thing that is interesting about, like, civilization, though, is the fact that you don't really get that very often. You know, even if you live in, like, the suburbs or the rural areas, like, you don't really get pure, unadulterated nature, you know? Jesus fucking... Hello.
If a zombie biting a human makes them a zombie, then maybe if you bite a zombie, it'll become a human.
I remember when people actually, like, offered that as, like, a legitimate, like, argument of possibly, like, proving that, like, you could do it. And it's like, no, that's not how it works. I'm still eating my pickle peanut... Wait. You're still eating your pickle peanut butter pine cone with leaves. Anyone want a bite? I'll pass. I had dinner already. Thank you, though. The air after a hard rain is so fresh. Oh, you're right. Yeah, the crispiness. Oh. True. Didn't you have it like 2 weeks ago? Well, Abby may have gotten a refill. And I feel like that's exactly what happened. Despite the fact that it's sad to report, you know. It's interesting that a lot of the doors on this place have been, like, destroyed. Oh, it looks like there's zombies over here. There's a lot of zombies. Looks like they were doing, Oh, I recognize this. I know where we are. I know exactly where we are. That's wild, actually. Huh. I love that. Whoa. No burglaries? Yeah. Unpopular opinion, heavy rain is peak weather to frolic. I mean, true. I don't disagree. Whack. 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 The simple pleasures in life. Whack. Nope. Not gonna fall for that. Nice. Can you say a rat? Oh, if only. Have my own little army of imbeciles that I can have walk around and fall off like buildings and stuff for fun. Tanner Ambrose. I love how they have IDs now. So I can know exactly who sucks at being a zombie. Prescription reading glasses. Poggers. Read that. Bad smell. Well, that is how bodies are. Frolicking in heavy rain sounds scary. If there wasn't such a fear for like getting sick or like getting struck by lightning, then I wouldn't care too much. But no, like legitimately, yeah, frolicking in like super like cold or like rainy weather is S tier. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, have your main character moment. I mean, I think you should at least try it. You know what I mean? A Raz. But it's not like a big deal. Gotta go by. Have a good one, God of the Nether. Have a good night. My heart. My heart. I loved her. Wah. Got a full send splash into a puddle. See, you get it. You get it. Like, sometimes you have to be stupid. You know, like, sometimes, like, you have those days where, like, you're strung correctly and, like, you're not doing anything. And then one of these days, you just want to jump. You want to cannonball into, like, a puddle on the side of the road, you know? Like, you don't do it. You'll never do it. But, like, you get the desire. You need to find something where you're comfortable with actually jumping in, you know? Not so much getting sick, just wet clothes, and since heavy rains are pretty cold where I've been. Well, I mean, like, you could also have a spare pair of clothes, you know? That's what I do. Whenever I do that, I'm just like, oh, well, I have a spare pair. I'll be fine. No big deal. Nice and easy. I feel like the game is so much easier not being in CDDA. Like, I'm not even really trying too hard. I'm kind of just, like, walking around. It's great. Whack. Whack. Ooh. Now, what I'm curious about, there is minor muscle strain. So minor, it's not heavy. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Uh-oh. Excuse me. Ooh. There we go. I feel like my allergies have been, well, not allergies, just like my right nostril is like congested for some reason. There we go. Oh, they're not dead. Oopsie. I have a very manly sneeze, by the way. Do you gain levels? Yeah, so if you look over, oh, whoops, I clicked the wrong button. But give me just a moment. Everything in the game has a skill for the most part. So hold on, she needs to get it out of her system there. But yeah, everything in the game has a skill. So aiming has a skill, reloading has a skill, every combat weapon has a skill. Like short blunt, we're almost at level 1 here. I know it's hard to see, but that's also a resolution problem, so go men. But the question was whether we need an voice for. See, you're right. Bless your weird Raz sneeze. Hey, sometimes, you know, I have a very, I mean, I will say I probably have some of the most manliest sneezes out there. I'll be real. Yeah, I'm just going to keep it 100 with you guys. Full splash into a puddle, it's free. You get it. You know, you get it. We don't need a redeem center when he sneezes like that. Yeah, it's like, I think that if there's a redeem, you won't want it anymore, right? Like, if it's constant, then you're going to be like, yeah. We don't care about the ooh-wee skeleton, you know? It's like, meh. Or, I want Pirate Raz for 5 minutes. Why would you want to hurt yourself, you know? More delusional than me? Excellent. Excellent. A pirate. Yar, me hearty. Welcome to the stream. Yar, my first mate fucking died. I didn't go back for them. Ah, shiver me timber. What's in here? Camera film, pencil. Get out of here. Yeah, baka. You guys remember when, like, on TikTok, there was this big deal where, like, there used to be like a bunch of people in the My Hero Academia community, and they would just do like a bunch of RP stuff all the time, and that's all they did. They would just RP, like Kachan. Like that's literally what inspired the Bakugo X Deku ASMR. Was I remember very vividly the fact that there were people who were really into that, you know. The pirate Raz was when you were carrying a class. I don't remember how I sounded back then. You? What is that supposed to mean? Me? No. No. I was not one of them. I'll have you know. I've only done all the cringy stuff in my life as a VTuber. Or if I did do cringy stuff, and I don't remember it, I was very smart and I made sure no one was filming. That's my wisdom that I would like to give on to you, is that be cringe and be free. Just make sure no one has a camera and you're good to go. Like I've seen so many people like embarrass themselves like in a time when you're supposed to embarrass yourselves and stuff. But because it's the internet, it just stays there forever. That is wise wisdom. Nice. Nice. I think it's good. I think it's good. The pirate Raz was carrying the cloud. When was that?
Army hearties. Arby, baby. I be eating Arby's. I have the meats.
I was an avid Toto Deku shipper at age 11. I would never betray my child self. Why would you publicly admit that? Like, take a moment and think about the fact that I just gave you the Razdom to not do that. And you just legitimately, you did that by yourself. Like, that was unprompted. You was playing with Silky. I know I was playing with Silky, but I can't remember the voice. That's my bad. Yeah, and also, like, Abby, like, Zoo, you're joking, right? Like, that was a joke, right? Like, I just want to make sure. Please, even if it isn't a joke, please say yes. Like, that's rough. Like, that's a rough position to be in. I'm not gonna lie. That's rough. Like, I've been in difficult situations before, but that one, that's kind of hard. I need to get out of here. Help! Help me! I forgot to watch the short of you making cringe noises on YouTube. It's my weekly. I've actually thought of, like, okay, because here's the thing about YouTube, right? Is that, you know, it's not for shorts anyway. You have about half a second to a second to get someone's attention. Because whenever you guys are browsing shorts and you see like new stuff, like that's about how much you give it, right? So you need to somehow in that half second make it enough for people to watch. And I have learned saying and making weird shit, like saying weird shit and making weird noises is extremely effective at reviewing viewers and actually getting a lot of views. Like legitimately, I have 2,000 views on a short merely because of the fact that I said stupid shit. It was great. A Tedadoku ship. Why are you over here, Seno? You probably do not want to be close. It's gonna rub off on you and you're gonna, like, I don't know, be a furry or something. I don't know. No shame to furries or anything. I'm just like saying, like, you know, it is what it is. The guide to breathing ASMR was so nice. You know, one of the things that's interesting about ASMR is that, like, I'm getting better at it, but I'm not gonna lie, those first few of them, you guys are soldiers getting through them because, oh, the audio is so bad. I'm actually, like, I want to get rid of them because the audio is just so terrible. But it's also like a memento of, like, hey, this is where you started, you know? And that's quite nice. A Seno jump scare. Unless you're a freak. What is that supposed to mean? I mean, you gotta have a little screws loose to be a Toto Deku shipper, right? Like, is that true? Like, is that a fair and accurate statement? Like, I want to make sure that if I'm gonna judge you, I'm gonna judge you correctly, you know? Shoulders, yeah, you guys are great shoulders. Man, what would be your persona though? I've been asked this before, and I don't know. Like, maybe a fox or something? Maybe a tiger? No, maybe a fox. I think a fox. A foxy furry, right? I don't know. Also, for those who are curious, there are ads coming up, so careful. As someone who is cringe, it definitely is on the cringier side of cringe. That is a condemnation in and upon itself. Raz, I'll punch you? What? What did I do? Mr. Raztastic. Yeah, my first Sona is a fox, and my first Sona name is Mr. Raztastic. There you go. I mean, I have done a literal PowerPoint presentation that VTubers are just the furries of the weeaboo community, right? Expensive models, you know, etc. Think about it. Think about it. Think, Mark, think. Although I will say being a VTuber is way less cringe than being a furry now. Maybe there was a time where, like being a VTuber was like worse socially than being a furry, but I don't know. Stop, don't do that. The exquisite fan art, amazing. His would be a dad that left for the milk and locks the windows when he farts in the car. Why did you make me think about that? You could have kept that one to yourself, but instead you made me suffer. That's rough. Maybe I deserved that from my comments though. Maybe I was judging you a little too harshly. Or maybe I didn't judge you hard enough. I never know. Is it though? We leveled up short blonde. Well, one thing I've noticed is that the minor muscle strain is nowhere near as bad as it was before. It used to be like you could fight 5 of them and then you're just screwed. No, but you don't... What? Ah, for fuck's sake. I was like, what does that mean? What is the word that starts with Y and ends in F means? And I'm like, why do I know what this is? But I've locked this and I'm like, oh, I know what it means. No, I'm not fucking explaining what it means. No. I know weird shit, and I'm sad to report that I know what that means. You judged me already? Well, yeah, obviously. I'm not gonna bullshit and be like, no, I'm not judging you. I'm judging you, but I want to make sure you know that I'm doing it fairly, you know? Like, if you say some out-of-pocket shit, I'm gonna judge you for it, right? Raz never does do a bathroom break. Well, here's the thing, right? Why did I get a French ad? Ah, Sasuga. Je ne sais quoi. Je ne veux vous. Oh, comment ça va? Am I French? Do you want to be French? I feel like there's a lot of like interesting like points, like whenever you find out someone is French, right? Because like either they really like being French or they really hate being French. Explain? No, hell no. I'm not explaining what that means. You can Google it if you want. I ain't saying... You know what? That fucked me up so badly. You know what? I'm going to tab out right now, and I'm going to add that word to the ban list for Twitch and YouTube. Just because of the fact... I mean, I don't know how to do it live on stream. I'm going to be honest with you. I forgot. But you know what? I appreciate... And I'm going to tab back in. I'm going to tab back in. I swear to God, if I got bit, I'm going to cry. Okay, we're good. We're good. It's just a laceration. We're good. It's not too big of a deal. We're okay. Not too big of a deal. It's fine. We're okay. Do not search. Yeah, don't search it up. Don't. It's not worth it. Like, you know how sometimes, you know, people are like, oh my God, there's this word. Don't look it up. Ha, Hazukashi. Ooh. It's not fucking worth it. I'm going to be so blunt with you guys. Like, it's one of those things where, like, it's so unimaginably, like, unnecessary. There's no point. Did you never make that comparison again? Yeah, well... I mean, it doesn't matter what comparison I make. I'm gonna get some nuke dropped on me eventually. It is what it is. You know, it happens. Yeah, you don't want to know. I'm gonna be honest. You don't want to know. It's just one of those things. You don't want to know. Oh shit! Did PZ break it? Hold on. PZ broke it. Hold on. I can fix this. Don't worry. I won't let you get scammed. Hold on. I don't know why it does that. Sometimes it just breaks. Like, and it's weird because it's like, I think it broke only after tabbing out. It's okay. Everyone close their eyes. You're not supposed to see this, technically. Shh, my kayfabe. No, my kayfabe. Ah, anything but that. My kayfabe. You know what? Just for you. How did I do this? Oh God, it's so pink. You know what? For you, because I scammed you, we're going to do this one. Anyway, welcome back. It breaks whenever I do any throw. Well, it's not your fault. It's the case that the program is a little bit wonky sometimes, and it is what it is. I'm sorry, Rise. I didn't mean to make a new rule. You didn't make a new rule. It's just another word I have to add. Dude, there are... Okay, I'm not going to lie to you. It's kind of funny that every word that I have in the mod list is legitimately because it's like... It's not that they're bad on their own, right? Like, there's a lot of words that you may see in the ban list. You're like, why is it in there? But the thing is that it's typically because of the fact that it leads into some weird shit. Like, I remember that... I forgot what it was. I think I was talking about, like, batteries or some shit. And somehow we got to, like, a war. And I'm like, how the fuck? And it wasn't me. Like, I was not trying to steer it in that way at all. But somehow it got, like, in that direction. I'm like, oh, fuck. And it's like, I don't want to talk about that. Like, no one wants to talk about that. And it's like, why would you want to talk about it with me? I don't know. Shit. BRB, have a good BRB. But, you know, like, a lot of the words that are in the ban list, like, are very fairly innocuous. But the good news is that they're few and far between. Like, you have to try to find them. How can you see the ban list? So what'll happen is that, I actually, can you show people the ban list? I mean, for those who are curious, like, the obvious words are in there as well, right? But, wait, can I show you guys? Hold on. Can I show people my ban list for Automod? Twitch? Can I? Okay, I can share it with other channels, but I can't, like, paint it, you know? Or, like, show it to you. Ban lists are not public? Yeah, I mean, I typically, like, if I could show you guys, like, I would, because there's no harm in it, but I can only share it with, like, other, like, streamers or, like, other users. It's weird. But honestly, like, it's just got, like, you know, it's got, like, for triggers for, like, current events and stuff. It's got, like, triggers for, like, controversial shit that, like, no one wants to know my opinion on anyway. And stuff like that. Had to get my meds. Nice. Excellent. That explains the Totodeku. Anyway, ban list reveal party, we started a force. Well, I actually can't show it on stream. Like, I could probably post it in the Discord, like, if people really wanted to know, but I'm going to be honest with you, it's a very generic one. I'm the same way. I don't do controversial either. Like, Raz diaper? No, please. I mean, okay. I've said this before, I'll say it again. You can make whatever art of me you want. Just don't assume I'm going to look at it, okay? You can do safe for work, you can do not safe for work. All I ask is that if you are going to do NSFW art with me and anyone else, make sure that, like, they're cool with that shit. I'm saying this because it hasn't happened yet, but I don't want to restrict people's artistic freedom. Okay? Because ultimately, at the end of the day, if I don't like it, I just won't fucking look at it. You know? It is what it is. IP fan art. I mean, we're not going to get into this, okay? Right? Do I have to add another word? Like, is this what we have to do? Like this is what I'm talking about. Like, the words by themselves are completely innocuous, but, like, there are certain words, like, not diaper. Diaper is like, whatever, who cares? But there are certain words, like, you say them, and literally what will happen is it will just derail the fuck out of a stream. Like, it's wild. Like, you guys have probably seen it before. Maybe even you've been here when it's happened on my stream, where, like, a word will be said, a topic change will occur, and then I will just have to fight like hell to get us back away from it. You know? How would we know? I don't know. You don't have to know about anything to start, you know? Not again. But no, I mean, like, I've always been very sincere about this. Like, I don't care if you want to be artistic and you want to use me as a muse, feel free. Just know that doesn't mean I'm going to look at it if it's NSFW. I'm just going to be real with you, you know? Abby and I carrying out bureaucratic inflation in dress chat. I mean, your guys are not bad. It's fine. I mean, hey, you gave me another thing. You know what? I have ice cream. I have ice cream to eat. Life is good. Life is good. Life is good. Boy, oh boy. Keys, socks, berry poggers, as they say. I'm illiterate. Same. What about people? I'm crazy. I know. I don't think so. I think you're fine. The Totodeku thing, little bit on the, but also, like, you know, when you grew up on the iPad, you know, it is what it is. Like, you can't control it. It happens. Sorry, that may have been a little bit rude and unfair, but you know what? It is what it is. You know, it is what it is. Let's drink all the ginger ale. Your mom bought me a middle child, the reason we have rules mug, and I've never been so called out. Ooh, that's rough. Are there any nighttime dangers? So in PZ at least, like besides the fact that, you know, obviously like, you know, zombies, right? Ow! Like zombies. Not really. If you kind of board yourself up in a room, there's a really low chance of you actually getting into like seriously bad trouble. So maybe the worst thing that could happen is that you know, you have a situation where, ow! Hi, bear. Where, like, you know, they break a window, but, like, this is kind of how it goes. You go to sleep and blah, 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 blah. You're good to go. Nothing crazy. Nice and easy. I'm not gonna lie, though. I'm not... Oh, I woke up in the middle of the night because I'm alarmed. I'm nervous and jumpy. Let's have some bread. Let's go eat all the bread. And we need something to drink, too, so that's kind of a little bit frustrating. But it is what it is. No way, girl, that's crazy. I'm the youngest, and that would low-key hurt my feelings, Zoo. I mean... Yeah. Yeah. I get it. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it. Drinking the Wawa. Miserable. Losing hope at breaking point. You got your limit, you can't go on. That's okay. We have ice cream. Let's go ahead and solve our depression by eating the ice cream. Excellent. Emo goth Raz character, is he running around singing, "Tonight may be the night that I will run from you over again. I'm living in my mind." Yeah. I mean, goth Raz is a thing. I just haven't used goth Raz because I haven't thought of anything. Like, goth Raz is just Raz, but more like black color. That's about it. It was the oldest. I break all the rules and the youngest. The rules don't apply to me. Fair. Goth Raz looks so cool. I do like goth Raz. I do like goth Raz. You know what? I think what we'll do is we'll have a special moment. I think I'm not gonna lie to you. I am a little bit like, Build 42 is not exactly like anything crazy. They did a lot for sure, but they didn't do anything too crazy to make me be like, oh yeah, this is the shit, you know? Let me go ahead and very quickly, hold on, watch this. You guys want to see a magic trick real quick? Watch this. Oh. The fuck? Oh, I hit the wrong thing. Hold on. I gotta summon Raz 2.0. 1 second. And the night will be the night that I will fall. It's fine. You guys ready? Gothraz. It's been a while since I've played around with Gothraz, huh? Look at that. Is this more of a true self? A little bit of a flashbang for sure. Hi, it's Gothraz. Didn't I say like the bit for this was like I would just like do like oh, as my phone is at 20%. Excellent. I love life. Like where I just drop my voice a lot. He's emo. I like this. Hold on. I think if I remember the hotkeys, it was like, nope, that was the wrong one. Fuck, I don't remember which one. Was it this one? Shit, I don't remember the hotkeys. Fuck, hold on. What was it? This one? No, that got rid of the pin. That did that. Oh, that's right. I have a hoodie. Hold on. What's up, bro? How's it hang? What's up, man? How's it going? Goofy. Fuck. Hold on. What was the fucking hotkeys? All right. Wait. I think this one was compatible with VBridger. Take the little panda clip. I do like the panda clip. I will say. I think was it this one? No, it was like. No. Oh, that's what it was. There we go. So it's actually kind of cool. Goth Raz actually gets cool things. So I can actually switch between the two. The reason why I don't though is because of the simple fact of the matter that I'm so used to Raz, like the first version or non-Goth Raz. I'm weak to an emo. This ain't good for me. It is what it is. Yep. Here, how about the contrast? We'll just there we go. Very, very different, isn't it? Got it is kind of crazy how different it is. I do like the panda clip. I will say, like, my favorite thing is the panda. There's a weird noise. I'm crying. I don't know why I'm crying. This is great. I'm emo. What can I say? I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. Black hair in the old fit is such a Rizless drip. The opposite, though? Wait, are you saying it's good or bad? Or are you saying, like, this is good? I will say this is nice. I mean, we might as well take the opportunity. I will say this is definitely more up my alley than the other outfit for sure. Also, look at that. My shoes, they glow. Also, watch this. You guys aren't going to believe this. You have feet? Of course I do. It's fine. Oh. Ah. Ah. Not nice. The new Vocaloid. You know you need to... Wait, what do I need to do? What do I need to do? Exposed ankle? He's a harlot. Hazukashi. See, this is why I don't brand myself as an idol. Yeah, I'm too scandalous. There you go. I will say, yeah, no. I mean, the reason why I haven't really used this model is this is literally the 2.0 for Asuka, which is the model that I've been using for basically since the beginning. And the main reason why is laziness? I don't know. One of those words? I'm not exactly sure, I'll be honest with you. But I'll take it nonetheless. Scantily clad Hazukashi. Hazukashi. My emo-ass music is being disrespected by you for real. I was there when the music came out. You can't talk to me like that. It's almost a femboy. Almost. Is Raz 2.0 going to have an emo version? God, I wish. Maybe. Maybe down the line. Who knows? I mean... Actually... I don't want to give an answer because I don't know, but, like, I'm trying to think of, like, ways that I could do it. That's something for later, though. We'll see. Just have it as an emo routine. You need chapstick? Is it really that bad? Is it really that bad? I'm sorry. Use your Deku voice? Oh, God, how do you do it? I can't believe that I'm here. Wow. I'm getting embarrassed. Hazukashi. Like, God, I hope Kachan doesn't see me like this. I'd be so embarrassed. So kawaii, doesn't it? Deku voice and emo outfit for the 500 team. Hold on. It's just like, wow, hey guys, welcome to the stream. My name is Raztavi. If you like what you're seeing, please consider following. Hydrate. I always knew that I was thirsty. I thank you for keeping me safe and making sure that I'm hydrated. Haha, it's not set up on this model. Anyway. Stop talking, pretty boy. I'm almost a femboy. It's fine.
PP.
Thank you, Bear. Oh, I need to stop doing that. That almost hurt my head. I do like the I don't know what it is, but like the necklace is really cool. Probably one of my favorite things. Poo poo pee pee. Gothraz is evil Raz with black hair. True. True. Yeah, what don't make me angry. You won't like me when I'm angry. Rah! I let out the emo inside. Rawr! You don't want to mess with me. They call me the Razzler. If you're not careful, I'll let out the beast inside. I hope I don't wake up tomorrow morning. JK, that's a joke. That's a joke. That's true. That's my sign to unfollow. I will call YouTube. Please don't. Please don't. I'll go back. Hold on. Hold on. Almost. I see. There we go. See? Wally. Boo. Maybe it'll get one person. Who knows? Wake me up inside. That's tomorrow anyway. Yeah, true. Tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, well, I will admit, because tomorrow is indeed Gura's graduation. Hazakashi. Wait, hold on. I have a toggle for this. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Hazakashi. Oh. Wait, I'm crying on this shit. I don't know what the numbers are. I don't use them enough. Is it shit? I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, no, tomorrow is Gura's graduation, right? So it's like, I don't know. You were too close. Okay, I'll fix this. Emotional nuke. I mean, well, okay, because here's the thing, right? Like, tomorrow is obviously Oblivion, right? However, it is Gura's graduation. So we'll see. We're done with PZ already. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm so bad at it. And also, it is getting late. Sadly. Sadly. You sound like Jennifer Coolidge. Why do I... Oh, that's that's actually funny. Not bad. Thank you. I got you. Emotional. Well, PZ. Okay. I will say, like, the reason Soma's saying that is PZ is one of those games that you launch and you play for like 12 hours straight. Like, that's how I do it. Like me, I wanted to see how CDDA was. I wanted to test out a little bit with Project Zomboid, but I'll be honest with you, like, I think besides the lighting, which I think is good, we got new map area. It's not enough to pull me back in yet or play with friends. True. Like, it's not a bad game. I love Project Zomboid. It's one of the games that I have a few hundred hours in. But it's also one of the things where, like, you have to play like 9 hours, right? Did you save your progress? Yeah. So whenever I quit out, it saved my progress. So don't worry, I did. But yeah, no, like, PZ is one of those games where if you don't spend at least a few days, like, really playing it, like, you don't get the full experience, you know? Like if you were reviewing Project Zomboid and you just did a single stream, like, you would not be able to, like, properly review it. IMO. Did you save your progress? Yes, I did. I don't care what chat says. Fair. I'm scared to pick me up. Why is he so close? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. But no, I'm kind of interested to see, like, because, okay, tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, I believe tomorrow is the 1st of May. Yeah, tomorrow's the 1st of May. So April will be over, which, thank God. April has been a hell of a freaking year for all of us, I think. I think among all the things we could have done, holy crap, it's nice. I'm glad it's ending. I played a lot of single player modded and only played with like one friend. Yeah, I mean, I've played PZ with a few friends before, but it was never like a big thing. Like, it wasn't like anything crazy. Like, we were just kind of messing around basically. But like an actual, like, play every day with your friends, like, that's pretty wild. Bless that guy. Gotta be fun. It's all right, made for me slowpoke get good. Okay, I see. But boy, oh boy, I am my brain, like, I've also had a secret. I have been nursing a headache for like the entire stream. So I was actually like, you know, if it was really bad, like, I would just cut it shorter, but instead, well, it's not actually, it's fine now. Like, it's completely ignorable. Like, it's one of those headaches that, like, it's sitting there, but it doesn't hurt. But like, I'm starting to feel the pressure build up a little bit. So that's why, like, because I would normally go into like 10ish. So that's why I'm like, I'm just chilling here now. Nothing crazy. Oh, no. True. I'm going on a beach trip with your friends this weekend. I can't believe I'm actually going to get out of the group chat. Ooh, amazing. Yeah, pain medicine. Yeah, I took an Advil. Or, no. Wait, what did I think I took an Advil. So it should be fine. I feel bad for... Oh, no, you're good. Don't feel bad. Trust me, don't feel bad. Just because you bully me with a headache or not does not change anything. I don't care. Plus, if it was actually the case that I was like in genuine pain, 1, I would cancel the stream. Or 2, I would let you know, like, hey guys, I have a headache. But it's like I said, like, okay, if you've ever had it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's like, it's there, but it's ignorable. Like, it's almost as if I don't have a headache, but I know I do, you know? Hope had no hurting. Oh yeah, it will. Like, I mean, I've been drinking a ton of water throughout stream, and also you guys have been hydrating me as well. So it's been a win-win for all of us. But yeah, no, I'm perfectly fine. But the reason why, like, you're like, oh, well, why aren't we playing PZ for longer? That's basically it. It was the 10K raspberries. Nah. I've gotten better at, like, making sure I don't, like, throw out my vocal cords whenever I do that. Because sometimes I I commit a little too hard and I'm like, oh God, my throat. Ow, it hurts a little. So it is what it is. It was. All right. You know, that's it. Here, bro. Yeah. Give me the Advil. I'll take it. But boy, oh boy, oh boy. I think what's really nice though about it is the fact that streaming is nice because even if I do have, like, I've had streams before where I've had a headache and I just didn't tell you guys because whatever, you know, and I was planning on sleeping it off anyway. So it was like, no need to worry you guys. But it's one of those things where it's like, even when I'm streaming, like, it doesn't ever really make it too much worse, right? I mean, the only thing I have to do is obviously talk more than I normally do, but like, that's it. But it's like, okay, whatever. We bull him all the time, sicker and hell. See, you get it. See, I want you to treat me the same way no matter what. If I'm sick, treat me the same way. If I'm not sick, treat me that way. It's fine. You don't need to worry. Last thing I want you guys to do is worry about. I have chronic headaches all the time, so I understand. Well, I mean, like, I don't have that, but what I would say is, like, you know, like, where I am right now is literally I could lay down and fall asleep. Like, it's not debilitating or anything. So what you're saying is we were a headache? No. What I'm saying is that even if I do have a headache, you guys do not make it worse. So if anything, I'm complimenting you. So do not fear. Pocket wee ball. I mean, I'm the type of guy that if I get sick, I work through it. So it's like, I don't, you know, it's not really too big of a deal. I mean, ultimately, like, if it's to the point where I really need to rest, like, I'll let you guys know. But I've always had the opinion that if I really, really need to rest or if I really, really need to take the time off, like, I'll let you guys know. But I haven't needed to do that because I'm typically pretty good at, like, keeping a track of my, like, mental and physical health. So I don't think I've ever had to do it for that. No, maybe once. I think one time I did cancel stream because I was just, like, feeling terrible. But, like, that was only after, like, for sure. Do I suck? I don't make it work? Nah, not at all. Nah. I mean, because also keep in mind, like, even if, like, let's take the opposite and assume, like, the worst. And let's assume, like, it did make it worse. That's my fucking fault, you know? Ow! You know, like, it's not anyone's fault. It's literally up to me. Like, I can literally decide, you know, how much I react to getting hit in the head with a raspberry. They hurt every time, but, like, you know, sometimes I can tank it, you know? It's my fault. It's okay. It is what it is. Oh, boy. My ears. My headphones are, like, sitting on them. Like a little weird. And it's like... Blah, blah, blah. You guys are so nice to me. You guys are so nice to me. Nothing's better than you guys. Oh, I opened up the wrong thing. What the hell am I trying to do? I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I really don't. Pocket wee. Ow! Pocket wee ball. Built different. I mean, I don't try to pass off that, like, I'm invincible or anything like that. Title card. But I will say that, you know, one of the benefits I have and something that I guess you could say I pride myself in is the fact that, you know, whenever I get sick or whenever I'm, like, you know, in those types of, like, situations, like, I can normally push through it, no problem. But I also, at the exact same time, if it's something where, like, it's really bad, like, I know when to say no and when to, like, get, you know, actually relax and rest. Because ultimately, like, you know, like, it's yucky to be sick. Even though it's nice because you're like, oh, I don't have to do anything. I can just go honk, me, honk, me. He's triggered his inner father right now. Like I said earlier, he's letting himself be in pain with us. No, that's just dudes, I guess. I mean, dudes like me, I guess. I mean, because the thing is that, like, you know, like I said, if I'm actually in pain or if I'm actually, like, suffering, like, I'll let you guys know and or cancel stream. Because, like, if you're in that, like, if you're actually hurting really badly, like, it's better to just not stream because everyone knows you're going to be in pain. And it's like, unless, like, you know, streaming helps, which sometimes it does for me. Sometimes, like, streaming actually helps it. It's not like a formula. It's just like either it does or it doesn't. And there's no in between. But yeah, no, like, I'm not the type of person to just push through pain unnecessarily. Like, I'm never going, like, I'm not going to have, like, an awful day and then, you know, stream and have, like, an awful headache and an awful mood and do that. No, that makes no fucking sense. Because then it's just bad for stream for you guys. He's just, guys, see, you get it. You know, it doesn't make any sense. Because, like, obviously it's extremely disappointing and annoying, especially for me as well. It may be disappointing and annoying for you guys, but it's equally for me because this is what I look forward to at the end of the day. To, like, cancel a stream. But ultimately, like, if that's the right call, you got to make the right call, you know? So it is what it is. But yeah, don't worry about that. No, I got a lot. Like, that's one of my, I will say one of my favorite and best qualities is the fact that, like, whenever it comes to health, I know my limits. Oh, my phone is at 10% battery. Oh, there we go. But no, you know, whenever I quote unquote push myself, it's never to the point where like it'll require me to get like a part. So I'm able to stop myself. God, I'm yawning like back and forth. It sucks. I'm able to catch myself before that. So like if you're ever wondering like, hey Raz, like have you ever been sick and like pushed through it? I don't think so. Have you ever had like a really bad headache and pushed through it? I don't think so. But it's never like been a bad thing. Like I'm in the very unique position to say like, I don't think I've ever had a stream where I was like, I hate this. This is sucky. You're getting EB. I mean, it is like 9:30. So, but I think also, I don't know if it's just me, but I think it's the change in the season. Like, I think it's finally going from like spring to like starting summer. I don't know. Because my allergies are starting to act up a little bit. I don't know. My brain, blah, 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 blah. But it is what it is. It is what it is. You just do what you can. Me, honk. Me, honk. Me. Okay. I think for today, I'm going to send you guys over to do Minecraft. Just Pet Lord Byron. Very, very true. Very true. Very based. And I think today we're going to go over and we're going to see Marie Edmonds. She is doing Minecraft with Silky Marunga. I may join them. I don't know. Probably not. I will see. But if I do, I won't be streaming it. But what they're doing is they're doing Minecraft and they're having fun. They're playing Project Zomboid, but easy mode. But again, I want to say thank you guys for hanging out with me. I know this month has been pretty, well, these past few days, if not the month, have been pretty rough for all of us. So I want to say thank you guys for pushing through it. I know it sucks for all of us in their own ways. It's pretty difficult to say none the least that we've had to endure a lot, to say the absolute minimum about it. But I'm glad that you guys are able to show up, hang out, have fun, and hopefully get your mind off of the bullshit, especially with stuff near and dear to our own hearts. But you know what? We're going to go over and we're going to enjoy the whimsical, lyrical miracle that is Marie Edmonds and Silky Marunga. So if you're on the Twitch side, we're going to be rating them. If you're on the YouTube side, the stream is just going to come to an end. So if you're on the YouTube side, please consider subscribing and liking the subscribing to the channel and liking the live stream. If not, if you're on the Twitch side, please consider joining me in the raid using the Razzle Dazzle raid on the top if you're a sub, or the other one on the bottom if you're an on-sub. At any rate, I want to say thank you guys for coming by. Thank you guys for hanging out. Good stream, Razzie. Feel better? I'll sleep it off and I'll be fine. Do not worry. It is one of those things. I mean, I feel fine now, so don't worry. I don't mean to make you guys concerned, but again, I want to say thank you guys for hanging out, having fun. I hope that you guys continue to, in the raid we're going into, enjoy the beautiful thing that is the Traveling Researcher's Diary being the Traveling Researcher's Diary. So until next time, I hope you guys have a great day, good night, good evening, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Oblivion, pending Gura's graduation. So yeah, I will see you guys soon. Bye-bye.